Peace, family. Peace, family. Peace, you and yours. You and yours. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know how we sound.
Loud and clear.
All right, all right. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to session number 2 of the Imaginarium 90-day workshop. Please let me know how everybody's doing.
Hello, doing good. How are you tonight?
Doing great. Great to hear that. Just want to do a good roll call, make sure everybody's all right. Before we, okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say I'm doing great as well. This
Yes,
is
yes, yes.
Gloria.
Hey, Gloria, how you doing?
Hi, doing good.
Great to hear your voice.
Peace, everyone. This is Seven. How's everyone doing tonight?
Peace, Seven. How you doing, Seven?
Good day, everyone. This is Leslie.
Hey y'all, this Byron checking in.
This is Lakeisha checking in. I'm checking in from the car.
And this is Lee from Philly checking in. I missed the first class, but I'm happy to make it. Thank you for sending me the link.
Francis checking in.
All right now. How y'all doing? All right, Francis.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
What up, though? It's Brandon. El
Brandon,
Carnegie, baby. How you doing?
we here, brother. We in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Blessings.
sir. It's on and popping. Um,
I don't know if y'all could hear me. This Byron. I'm checking in.
Byron, we hear you loud and clear, my brother.
All right,
Peace.
good. Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate you having me.
Likewise, likewise. All right. Um, Thank you all for the check-in. You know, we are definitely about to lock in and have a powerful session tonight. For all of the newcomers in the building, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are reviewing this on the replay, I just want to let you know that we will be catching up to class for session number 1. Be going over session number 1 at the end of this session. So we'll be catching everybody up to date. If anybody is getting here just now, just know that there's no such thing as I'm here late or I just got here, or there will be a level of orientation at least up until class number 6. So, and then of course it'll continue like that. Our goal, and we are going to reach that goal very soon. Our goal is actually evolve through these 90 days as a system with efficiency, utilizing the technology in real time to the point where things will become automated. This whole thing will turn into something that you are going to marvel at, because one of the great things about the times that in particular, this actual time, presently, right now, being precisely on nose as to what the now is or what the present is. And if you are able to do that, you'll be like, wow, technology had kind of like quantum leaped to where it was 6 months ago. So you could be in the work environment and actually create all type of things utilizing the new tools that are continuously upgrading themselves and the ones that are emerging. I would say the top 3 right now is OpenAI's Codex, um, Claude, Opus 4.6, and Clawbot. Those would be the breakthrough tools that are definitely showcasing, making the argument, and winning the argument that we are in a new era of creation with the intelligence that happens to be artificial. However, as artificial as it be, it has real world results. You could create real world assets. You could create digital assets. You could create real world stories. The way that video generating models have upgraded with the release of Kling 3.0 and then C Dance 2.0, which is in China right now. It's about to hit the States. If I were a betting man, I'd get my stocks and I would get I would hedge against certain companies, because the day that it's released, it will be a deep seek moment for the USA frontier models that deal with either video generation, AI generation, whatever's tied into that. They're going to think when C Dance 2 drops, which I believe will be between now and the 24th. Let people have access to it. And let me tell you, it is a monster. It is a monster. Believe you me when I tell you, this thing is creating output that this is definitely state of the art, is definitely on par with what some of the multi-million dollar studios were doing, and it's a step closer into the fantasy complex industry. The vision is solidifying. Seed Dance, we're talking about ByteDance, which happens to be the parent company of TikTok. And we also have Alibaba, one of the conglomerates that changed people's lives. They were into drop shipping, apparel, sourcing, Alibaba. They were, because we're talking about secessions. This AI thing, for those who know what they're looking at, the reason why so many there's a contingency of people who are entering into this space, who come from spaces that were money making spaces or prosperity spaces. You had the drop shipping era, you had the quote unquote, the Alibaba era, you had the reseller era, you had the crypto era, then you have this AI era, where people are approaching it not from AI slop, not from making cat pictures. They're approaching it with this multi-million dollar mind state with a framework and a methodology, to whereas they're creating these conglomerate, these parabolic wallet opportunities to really do what hasn't been done before. So it really depends on what rooms that you're in, where you're gonna hear one of two things. One, oh, there's no money in this AI. It's taking up all the water. It's the worst thing for man. Oh my goodness, right? Then there'll be another room where it's like, yo, this is a opportunity to take a tool and to create a work, to finish your work, to finish your quote unquote whatever your ideas were, to bring to life your quote unquote technology or your IP, intellectual property, or your a diary or anything that you might have put together for years ago. Finish your novel, finish your documentary, finish your book. This is where we're at right now, right? This is where we're at right now, in a world where it is so unpredictable, where you're not guaranteed a comfortable tomorrow. So while the window is here, we're not in Skynet right now. You making a book did not destroy a fucking ocean. Believe you me. If you want to have that conversation, let's talk about what petroleum is doing. Okay, let's talk about what petroleum is doing, polyester, right? Let's talk about all of the oceans that they've been poisoning with oil, with polyester, with all of the pharmaceuticals. All of that is petroleum. The clothes that got people with microplastics. I don't want to trauma bond, and I don't want to start doing all of that. I'm saying that, yes, there's positives and negatives to everything. Okay. What we're talking about in the Imaginarium at this point of where we're at is how to use these tools responsibly to create a narrative to where we could break the chains off of certain people's brains, because you could use things like AI to do what? To give you positive affirmations, right? To give you all type of images that you need, like the same way that Napoleon Hill taught about 100 years ago, about having positive, not just positive affirmations, not just looking in the mirror and saying that you the greatest and whatnot. No, visualizing it. No, not just visualizing it, actually feeling it, living it. Bruce Lipton speaks about what? The power of the subconsciousness. He speaks about also epigenetics and things of that nature, but he speaks about the way that your cells respond to environment, and you could put yourself into certain environments. Hold on a minute. Yes. And the tools that they've made available right now, right, are the tools that we've been waiting for. So what we do is what they call counter propaganda. We're going to be putting out positive images of our people throughout history and the future. We're going to utilize these tools to give us a future that we want our children to live in. We don't no longer have to wait for Hollywood's permission. We don't have to wait for things to get greenlit and budgeted. Those days are over. Our stories need to be told, and at Imaginarium, our stories will be told. So I just want to start it off like that. You know what I mean? Just to give everybody a good opening. Um, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over to the school because I don't want to assume that everybody is familiar with the school, our school, and we've been dropping a lot of uh products over there, work, prompt packs and things of that nature. So let's take a trip over there. Give me 1 minute and it will be right there. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. Um
Most definitely.
I for the family that might not be in the school right now, I'm working on getting an invite so you could get up in there, where I know we have a free tier, and then we have the paid tier. So as a result of you being a paid member of this class, you'll have access to the school that is your paid tier. Um, Working on getting y'all the link, because the way that school has it set up, they just don't let people come in like that. They want that, you know what I mean? They want bread. But I'm working something out so I give everybody access to school. Okay. Because we the school like how we used to treat school, because in school we had 7 days to do things, right? I mean, theoretically we're in school for 5 days, but the idea of the school is we're approaching it from a 7 day type of thing. We'll have 7 day plans, 7 days to build the app, 7 days to do certain reports, so let's go over there, check it out. So here we have the school, ladies and gentlemen, the Imaginarium School. We're gonna build this school out, have this school popping. I'm a, I'm about to do an Imaginarium IG page, and on the Imaginarium IG page, we'll be having traffic to the school way of automation. Comment Imaginarium and get the link. Da 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 da. So when they come to the school, they'll be able to build you in the audience, you'll be able to even be teachers in some of these classrooms for what you'll be learning throughout these 90 days. And we'll be having prompt, we'll have hackathons, we'll even have packs. There's a lot of things that we'll be doing here right now. When you come here, this is week number 1. Those of you who might not receive this, we put together a week number 1 mission, your operational cycle. These are 7 days to master your AI power stack. All right. This is the PDF right here. I will drop this. See if I have a link. I will drop this chat so y'all got access to it. But this is a 7-day breakdown. Now, if you get this tonight, don't worry about it. I don't want anybody to get anxiety. This could be used this week. Okay, you to utilize it. There's no such thing as being late. No, we don't have to play catch up. Take our time with this process. This is a process that you don't have to figure things out. Is actually giving it to you right here. Okay, mission number 1, the first transmit Monday, the solo Mimu. So I know that sounds crazy. If y'all remember MemoBot, the first class, we were giving you all of the information about the upgrade to Clawbot. Okay, Clawbot is a personal assistant, the agent AI system, not just a bot, a system that takes over your computer and will do all type of for you, like send emails. I mean, it will write. It could write for you, courses. All I mean, name it. They even have Clawbot doing people's taxes and doing people's forex trading. And I don't recommend any to anyone. I'll bring expert on who could tell you how to do these things. However, at this point in the game, I'm not telling you run out and do it, but definitely go run out and research. Don't sit around and miss out. Right? Do not sit around and miss out on what's going on. Know what's going on. Do a Claude bot in a session. If it's not going to be this weekend we'll do a vibe session. We do vibes on Saturdays and then sometimes Sunday. And I make sure y'all get the link for that so we could do it tomorrow. But we'll do it next Saturday, and we're going to show you how Clawbot works. MemoBot is what we're recommended. What it is it's an agent will learn your rhythm, your daily rhythm, and then it will begin to mimic you, and it will start automating your tasks, that nature, and then it's proactive and reactive. So you'll have a companion, right? You'll have an assistant. You'll get help because a lot of people are asking for help these days, and they're feeling they're helpless, right? Well, now you have a level of help, and then won't get funny and switch up and do all kinds of weird things to sabotage. If it does that, that's very rare. What it's known to do is to help people, and the help sometimes needs help, right? And that's had us these days. That's how they've been having us in this economy that we've been in as the help. You know what I'm talking about? Even me, yeah. They teach that they treat us like the help. So now we have help, and help. There's things that I've been thinking about for more than a decade that can be done the minute that help arrives. So I'm just let you know that help has arrived. The objective: establish your daily automatic rhythm. Tools: Memo only. Open the dashboard. Open the Memo board. Create a post automation. Morning check-in message. Midday progress prompt. Evening reflection. Customize the message with personal goals. Activate and test automation. Here's a deliverable: a screenshot of your automation running. Check-in response. Success indicator, you receive all 3 automated messages a day. So yeah, that's how the deliverable is a screenshot of your automation running and your first check-in response. If you set it up and you run it, you send a screenshot. That's your proof of work. Bonus challenge, add a 4th automation for content idea generation. The time that take about 20 minutes, all right? Then they have mission 2, the intelligence test. That's with Claude skills. The objective, learn how to structure quality prompts with Claude. That you use Claude 101 or Claude actions, open Claude skills. Run this prompt. I'm building, you describe your business idea or your project. Help me break this down into 5 actionable steps I could this week. And then number 3, analyze response quality. Number 4, you can refine your prompt and run it again with more context. Number 5, save the version to a document titled My Claude Pattern. Okay. Here's your deliverable. Your refined prompt plus Claude's response saved as a pattern. Okay. Success indicator. You can clearly see the difference between your first and your refined prompt. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to document every single thing you are doing in Imaginarium. Create a folder, put it on your desktop. This is a project. This is a time project. I want you to document everything that you're doing. You can only be as bad as how you start. Do you know Jay-Z or Andre 3000 or people who they say are great lyricists? They have tapes that they don't want nobody to hear because everybody has to start on one. The reason why I say that is because you get to measure your growth, you get to measure development, you get to measure on how far you've come when you're able to document some of your first interactions with both either AI, when you decide to pick up a paintbrush or pencil, when you started writing your rhymes, it doesn't matter what it is, anything that's coming from the mind. Okay, this is all mental. Anything that's coming from the imagination. Talking about this is all imagination work. This is all mental. This is all mental magic. In a rhyme, to drawing a picture, thinking of a prompt, to just sitting down and having an idea long enough to seeing visually and then bringing it into materialism or bring it to fruition. No, that, ladies and gentlemen, called Hecka. That's mental magic. We've been doing it, and we will continue to be doing to do it. Some people do their magic differently, however, you know. But this is what we'll be looking for in the deliverable. You know, not this is very simple as you can, not simple, but doable. But we don't want anyone left behind. These are the missions that we all must complete. Okay. The teacher included. Okay. Strong. No, throughout not even next strong. By next class, I should have everybody's work. You know, all of the deliverables should be sent. Okay. So we start on the same page. And then for class number 2, tomorrow we'll be uploading the week 2 missions. Mission number 3, the synthesis. That's on Wednesday. That's integration. Objective, make your tools work together. So you'll be using MemoBot and Claude skills. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, just in case anybody may have the Q&A, and we'll take questions at the end of this session, please write them down. MemoBot, you could start it out. It is I believe it's free. I believe you started out free and whatnot. Hold on. Y'all could see the screen with the right.
It's very tiny.
It's very tiny. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, could you enlarge it? You know how like sometimes you can zoom in on the screen or put it in slideshow mode or something, so then the
Yes.
font will be
Let
larger.
me. Okay, let that. My bad. I'm glad I something I didn't know. All right.
And the Memu bot is in the App Store. I mean, I looked for it. I didn't see it under Memu bot.
It's not in the app store. It's a website. You go on the web and then you'll just
Oh,
download it. Mm-hmm.
okay, my
Just
bad.
put Mimo Baya in Google and you'll be able to find it. All right, let me switch it up. Bigger version here.
It had came up on my end as an app too, but I went to this to Google and I found it now.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I see it better now, right?
It's still in the like thumbnail view. It's not like full screen.
It's not full screen.
We're seeing on about a third of the screen.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Fix that. Should be it's showing full screen where I'm sitting, so let me fix that up. And that's not coming out full screen right there. It's still showing half.
It is, but you know what? If it's something on that, and like if you can't zoom it in like the percentage, sometimes you can zoom the screen and change the percentage. But if you can't do that, as long as you're reading the text to us, that now that's going up, but the window in which you're enlarging it is staying the same. It's still not getting larger for us. But like I said, I mean, if you can read what you're read out loud what you're going through, that's helpful because it's too small to read for us.
Oh yeah. Now I want to fix it because for the rest of the presentation, we're gonna have to deal with. I want to make sure I see the full screen. Oh, boom.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah, my end, I can see it. But I guess if you have the chat open, maybe close the chat. It'll give you more space on the screen. And it'll enlarge it. That's what I did.
Oh, now it just enlarged. Yeah,
Yeah, close the chat. Yeah.
if you shut down the chat, it'll open up in full. But you have to close it and start again.
Is that good?
That's definitely better.
Yes. Just
All
close the
right.
chat down and then it'll be bigger on the screen.
Close the chat. How's that?
Very
That's
good.
perfect.
Much better.
Okay, cool. All right.
Thank
You're welcome. Thank you. This is important. You know, it's being recorded. It's of utmost importance that the visuals and the audio is intact. You know, I want us to not be distracted, and I want us to see everything very clear, not have to squint our eyes, yeah, this is important. This information is precise and it has to be seen and felt and understood. All right, let's go to this mode. Hold on. All right. So here we have the missions as we were reading them out. Why is it like that? Hold on. I want it to be side by side. And then we'll get into class number 2 after we go through this. This is just us going over week number 1 or session number 1 or class number 1's missions, right? So this is just a little brief of it. Once we create our pattern library, utilizing Claude number 1 or Claude 101 or Claude skills, mission number 2. Then on mission number 3 is the synthesis. We bring MemoBot and Claude skills together. Ask Claude skills to write you 3 daily automation message templates for MemoBot. Copy Claude's output. Go to MemoBot and create new automations using Claude's templates. Customize the tone to match your voice. Activate all 3 automations, right? So MemoBot can help you automations, the same automations we've been teaching about for over a year and change, the same automations that have evolved, the same automations that are run, the companies are firing hundreds of thousands of people because they're learning this same technology that we're teaching you as well. They're automating people's jobs, people's tasks. They don't need humans anymore. Okay. They don't need humans to do these tasks anymore. They are giving it to these robots or to these automations, really just their algorithms and programs. Build for you, they could create for you, they could do a lot of things. They could send you affirmations, send you words of power, they could send you directions, recipes, ingredients. I mean, you name it, be done. Mission number 4, pattern forge. Objective, create and share your first reusable pattern. Tools, MemoBot, Claude, pattern library. Actions, review what you've built so far. Number 2, choose your best prompt or automate workflow. Number 3, document in this format. Pattern name, what it does, the tools that are needed, step-by-step setup, example output. Okay. Trust me. Even when it comes to, I know if somebody gets stumped on this one right here, how to document it in this format, you could use AI, get questions, whatever you're stumped on, say, hey, what does this mean? Or, hey, how to do this? Or, hey, help me with that. That's what it is. Co-pilot, your companion, your Texas instrument. But once you get this pattern down, right? Because this whole thing with AI, even when it comes to programming it, the more descriptive and the more meticulous you can be in your details or in your description or in your quote unquote step by step, is the more effective output is going to be. And you could take those things and do a lot with it, like create framework, like create workflows, like create algorithms. You could create gems. You could create Claude skills. You could go to anti-gravity and do mad things once you start getting type of quote unquote pattern or these frameworks down pat. The best way to do that is just train, keep doing it with things, like get good with that. And when you get good with that, like we were saying it when I had Giant on, I believe it was Giant, but what he was saying was the tools will always change, but the patterns will not. You feel me? Like the tools are going to change, but the patterns will not. Workflows, the frameworks, those are what you master. Like as in any system, anyone who works in corporate America, or you work among any systems that are functional, that are working, it's really system based. So that is what we're going to be learning as I learn so many things, but this class, in this 90-day workshop, even in the 30-day cycle, we are going to be learning systems. We are going to be learning how to see things from the eyes or the mind engineer. We're going to learn to build out, and we're going to be learning how to structure things, okay, in a way that the AI or the way the technology will respond to it favorably. Upload, so document it in this format, the pattern, what it does, the tools that are needed, step by step setup, the example output, upload to pattern library or share in Discord, pattern dash library channel. Now, there's maybe a change comes to the Discord. I just want to say that right now. We may even implement a voting process amongst the students and everyone. There's about to be there was a term of service where Discord is requiring people upload their ID. All right. They're going to be requiring know thy what is that? Know your customer, KYC. I don't think that I'm going to participate in that operation. So I'll keep you updated as to what's going on with Discord and do this strong end. All right. Tag it with rev keywords. Deliverable. Your first pattern library contribution, public or submitted. Success indicator. Another student replicate your pattern from your instructions. Study SOPs, standard operator procedures, like the patterns. Okay. SOPs, standard operator procedure or standard operation procedures. Okay. You might want to do a deep dive on that. You pat underneath your wing. You'll be it's gonna add to your tool. It's gonna give your danger meter about 3 points. It's gonna be dangerous. Okay. That's mission number 4. Mission number 5, the co-work protocol. Okay. That's the collaboration. And that's Friday. That's what we are right here. Use Claude Cowork for team-based thinking. Claude Cowork for team-based thinking. Tools, Claude Cowork. I suggest highly that you go ahead and get that Claude Cowork. I believe it's $20. You have it if you pay the $20 Claude subscription fee. I believe that's the base subscription. Once again, you cannot experience what you really want to experience by playing this AI thing on free tools only. Okay. Even though the open source is effective, right? The open source models are highly effective. Kimi 2.5, GLM, DeepSeek. There's a bunch of them, mostly from China. But there's a whole website called huggingface.com. I'll go there today and show you all of the free tools. However, if you have something like Claude, which has a paid tier, OpenAI, which has a paid tier, Google Gemini that has a paid tier, 9 times out of 10, those models that you have access to when you pay are going to be far superior than the models that they're giving you for free. However, you could do a lot with the free shit. You could do a lot with it. But to access Claude Cowork, I believe you're going to have to up to 20. But promise you, I promise you, once again, the way that the economy is, you have to make sure you spend your money wisely. I don't suggest you throw that shit like your big meech. I don't suggest you pay on things that depreciate when you pay down when you put the money on the table, and whatever you receive depreciates the minute they put in your hand. That's frivolous. I don't support frivolous spending. Be very frugal right now. All of that balling out of that mindless spending, it got our people where we at right now, to be honest with you. And I'm not JT the pocket watcher, but I'm just saying frivolous spending has set our people back a few centuries. Because if the spending was opposite, if it was on an opposite scale, we would be ahead 3 centuries. If the amount of money that got spent frivolously was being spent productively, we would be ahead 300 years, cars flying and everything. So time to reverse the curse. And operations like this, protocols like this, and what's going to grow out of this is going to play a monumental part of that. Okay, going to play a monumental part of that. We're building the whole structure right now in real time. So, let's strap in and get ready. So Claude Cowork is a beast. Okay. It's a beast. It's Claude Cowork. When they put out a few, they released Claude Cowork, right? Then they released some plugins. And by releasing the plugins, it made the stock market crash to the tune of them losing trillions of dollars. About a week ago, the tech stocks made a nosedive because of the power of the plugins, which happen to be legal plugins for all of my lawyers out there. Everybody that want to get on the legal eagle thing, and you needed a paralegal, somebody that's basically like a law firm partner. That's what that plugin is doing. They also have a financial plugin they released and whatnot. And you could tell the effectiveness of a tool when it makes this market crash. Word to Pam Bond. Mission number 7. Oh, mission number 6. The Code Forge. Use Claude to build a simple tool or script. Now we on Saturday. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now we on Saturday. Ship functional. Use Claude Code to build a simple tool or script. Just start out with something simple. Don't OD. You're going to get better with practice. But we open Claude Code. We choose a micro project, something like a simple Python automation script or HTML landing page or social caption generator. Number 3, we describe what we want to build to Claude Code. Number 4, we let it generate the code. We test and refine until it works. Number 5, we save the code and document how to use it. Boom. Deliverable, working code, brief usage instructions. So mañana, on tomorrow's session, the Saturday session, we're gonna do this in real time. So make sure y'all are in the building. We're aiming at noon. Okay, noon Eastern. Okay, and then on Sunday, mission number 7, the compound build, right? Sunday, full stack, objective, combine all tools in one workflow to create something real. Tools, full stack, right? That's a full stack. That's when you bring them all out. The Mimu bot mixed with the Claude ecosystem, added with the pattern library. These are your actions. Define a mini project. I will create whatever deliverable is, whatever the specific deliverable is by the end of the day. You plan your workflow. Use Claude Cowork to brainstorm. Use Claude Skills for content. Use Claude Code for tech components. Use MemoBot for automation. Number 3, you execute the build and save the process as a pattern. Number 4, you ship it, share it in Discord or save it to the workspace. That would be the school, okay? Or that would be your GitHub repository, right? Deliverable. You completed your mini project and your process documentation. Success indicator. You used at least 3 different tools in your workflow and shipped a real asset. Time, 90 minutes. Experience, XP, 500 plus. Bonus challenge. This is your bonus challenge. If you choose to accept, record a 2-minute video walkthrough of your project. Here's your week 1 complete. You are now operational. In order to get to week 2, you're going to have to get week 1. Mission debriefed. If you completed all 7 missions, you have mastered MemoBot automation, mission number 1. Learned high quality prompting with Claude, mission number 2. Integrated multiple AI tools, mission number 3. Contributed to the pattern library, mission number 4. Practice collaborative intelligence, mission number 5. Shipped a functional code, mission number 6. Built a compound project using your full stack, mission number 7. Total XP earned 1,450. Commander's log. Reflect on your first operational cycle. Biggest win this week. Tool most comfortable with. What will you build in week 2? Next steps. Review your commander's log. Attend class 2. Build phase knockoff. Join POD formation for team projects. Continue daily MemoBot automations. Okay. So that is your week number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Just giving you the rundown. Okay, and let's get into week number 2. Any questions, comments, or concerns before we get into week number 2? Because that was a review.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing how to download the Memu bot.
All right, we'll deal with that. We'll get to
Okay.
that during class and whatnot.
All right.
Problem. We have also, I want to enter into the files. This is going to be required reading. This is course material, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't want to throw things on us, but we're the train has left the station and it's time to cook, right? So I don't hold anybody away from the tools that we have created to get us where we need to go. So this right here is very important. Let me pull it up. Let me drop it. See if I could drop it in there for us. All right. Can you see the full screen can you see this large?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So imagine is powered by the fantasy complex industry. And we recognize the month of February as the Afrofuture month. Henceforth, while we kicked it off in February, it is a 90-day course, and it will continue throughout the rest of the years in different iterations. The Afrofuturist AI Manifestation Manual, the Afrofuturist AI Manifestation Manual is going to be our first collective manual we'll have as source material for our quote unquote Imaginarium cycle. All right. What we've done this manual is we've created ancient wisdom meets future technology. We've taken Napoleon Hill's timeless tools and we've merged them with cutting edge tools for identity transformation, creation and spiritual manifestation, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this is a powerful. It's like a white paper, but it's also a workbook, and it's going to open up your mind to what it is that we've created over here, how we could use this these tools that are available now with the ancient wisdom that exists out there and put it into practice. Okay. So I'm not sit here and read the whole book, but I'm gonna drop it in the this what we'll be going over when we do the Sunday classes. We'll be touching on this. Gonna be creating more content, uh maybe an audio book for this, right? Also gonna turn into some form of a mobile app. So yes, you have monthly progress assessments, month two evaluations, okay, mastermind formation, system integration, practical exercises and workbooks. All right. Wisdom from the elder. So let's do something. All right. The four pillars of wealth generation. Pillar number one, continuous identity programming. AI to generate wealth identity in every hour of every day, ensuring your subconscious never receives conflicting messages about your abundant nature. Pillar number two, agentic AI wealth assistance. Deploy AI agents that monitor your thoughts, speech, and behavior patterns, automatically generating programming when scarcity thinking is detected. Pillar number three, environmental coding. Program your entire digital environment to reinforce wealth consciousness. Every screen, every notification, every interaction becomes wealth affirmation. Pillar number four, compound belief acceleration. Create back loops where each manifestation success automatically generates more powerful vibe coding, next level of wealth. Okay. I wrote this during the AI Masters workshop with Bomar and Brother Rich. If y'all were in the workshop, you received this in the Discord. However, we never really up and did much with it. In the day of the 6 hours for the workshop, I couldn't get into it the way that I wanted to get into. So we it's timeless. We're implementing it as our source material for the Imaginarium, because this is to unlock the imagination. This is going to unlock the mind. This is going to help break some of the same way Think and Grow Rich did that. Is going to do this for this new digital era, this digital epoch, this new age that we're in. The technology has now merged with consciousness. Okay, so this is consciousness by way of Imaginarium. Okay, you cannot microwave mastery. Cannot microwave mastery. So this is loaded with a whole bunch of exercises. All right. Let me see. Put that in the chat. All right. Let me know if y'all got that. I just dropped it in there. Yeah, I got it.
Yes. Question though, if I don't download it right now, what can I access it later?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. I'm going. I'm going to. Well, 100% sure about that because I'll be closing when I close this out. It's gonna close out with it. So if you wanted to grab it, I would suggest that you grab it because when this session is over, close it out. I guess the links are gonna get if that makes any sense.
Yes. Okay. I'll just download it now.
Cool. All right.
Can you just drop it in Imaginarium like you did the other ones?
Yes, 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 yes. That is also going, yeah, that's also an option as well. I will upload this into the Imaginarium. If you're not able to get it right now, let's say that you're on the phone and whatnot and you don't have, you know what I mean? No pressure. It'll be available on inside of inside of KTL University, inside of those linear notes, and also I'll make it available for Patreon. So that'll be
Is it created in Adobe? But because for some reason I think I tried to get it down as a PDF, but maybe because I don't have Adobe on my computer, could that be it?
I don't. I'm not 100% sure about that.
What's the file? Is it a PDF file?
It's a PDF. Wait. Let me see. Is it PDF or PowerPoint? It's
I,
PDF. It's PDF.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, looking for this file right now. Right there now. Wait a second. That's weird. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The Imaginarium Bill Phase, beginner edition, class number 2. Your first AI tool, no experience needed. Welcome. You've got this. Tonight, we'll make our first tiny AI helper together step by step. Enter beginner mode. No jargon, no pressure, no vent. One clear step at a time. You don't hear. Click to begin your journey. Safe space. Mistakes are expected. We learn by doing together. This is a safe space, ladies and gentlemen. We're not here to judge, point fingers. Step. We walk the path slowly. No one's left behind. Zero jargon. Plain English only. If we use tech terms, we explain it. Today's easy wins. Small steps, massive moment. These are simple, doable wins designed to get building comfortably. No pressure. All right. Checklist. Create a close count. First up in 2 minutes. How many people are not able to set up a quote account tonight?
I'm not sure. I gotta try. I guess I gotta give it a shot.
Yes.
Did you say Claude?
Claude
Yeah, I
with
already
a
have a
D.
Claude account. Yeah, I already have
If
Claude.
all right. So if you already got Claude, then that's good. Okay. If you don't have Claude, I would let's sign up to it. I believe they have it for free. Let me go check.
And this is a website, not an app, right?
They also, I believe, is available as an app. This is competitor to Chat GPT, pretty much out there. So I do believe they have as well. Mm-hmm.
When I set up my Claude account, I had it where ChatGTP and Claude was working together on little scripts and stuff I was writing.
Yes, they have it to where they could kind of work together. Using a lot of apps these days. From what I'm hearing.
So my question, having not used it at all yet or set it up, so is that the best way to go? To have it work in conjunction with the other app, Claude and ChatGPT? Because I have
Yeah.
ChatGPT, but not the Claude yet.
They have two different personalities, right? They say that Claude a little more warmer. Claude is more of a thinking model. It's preferred by enterprise and certain professionals and fields where they need more deep thinking. It learns who you are as a brand, as a researcher, and it is, to me, just a lot more. It thinks a lot better than Chat GPT, but GPT with Codex and with 5.2 or 5.3, they have their pros as well.
I have a question. So, in GPT and ChatGPT, I actually created a GPT that I really love. Like I built it out to
Custom
respond.
GPT,
Yes.
right?
Can I do the same with Claude, or is there a way like I can
Yes,
integrate it? Like it gives me some really good output.
yes. Believe you
So
can
yeah,
integrate that brain, that you can integrate instructions, details, you can integrate conversations, you could export your conversations and chats from
Okay.
ChatGPT directly into Claude, which would subsequently build out that knowledge base, or what they call that second brain. It will begin to show you like that. And then there's Claude Skip, there's Claude Project, and then it's Claude Co-work. Claude Co-work is a co-worker. So let's just say some of us are out of work or looking for work, want to have a work buddy, then they've Claude Co-work for you. Let's say that you're on a job and that you want to excel your work. You just want to finish things faster, and you have a job that allows, there's a disclaimer, hey, you have a job that allows you to use tools like, well, that would be your tool to go to right now. That would be your go-to tool. I would spend those study hours to the Claude co-work, and you will see your work begin finish faster, automated, automatic. You be surprised what you can do with Claude right now. If you don't have Claude, no problem. If you have OpenAI, OpenAI. If you have Gemini right now, use the Gemini. We're just Claude because we're preferring them over them in terms of what we're doing right now. But you can use and it wouldn't stop what we're doing here. You will get results. You know what I mean? You'll be able to do what needs to be done. I don't want to put pressure
One
on
more
anybody.
question.
Yes. You starting to break up.
And Gemini. Uh-oh, I'm in a bad location. Can you hear me now?
I hear you better. Yep.
Okay. So I know you said Gemini is a part of Google.
Yes, it's part of Google. Yes. You can access Gemini right from your Gmail account. You can access
Okay, so
Gemini
I
from
have
Chrome.
I have before for my business, and I know I got Notebook LLM, and
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure I got Gemini. I just haven't used it.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. In your Gmail, you can open up your Gmail and then go into that upper right, what they call like the hamburger. I have like 8 different dots, and the minute you you'll see that Gemini symbol. It looks like the sparkle emoji. And then boom, you click on it, and it takes Gemini's free, and it's very small.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
we got to do a Google
Yeah,
class.
I have
Yeah, we just do a Google class by itself. Like as we grow and as we move forward inside of the school, it'll be like class. It might be 4 hours. It may be 4 different modules or 4 different. It might be broken up into 4 parts, but each tool, the mastering of each tool, broken down in a language that all of us could follow, understand. It'll be hands on. It'll be quizzes. It'll be notebooks built out to help you with all of these information. The the key once again is mastering these tools through mastering patterns, the frameworks, and the workflows. It'll make you see things as a system. Then you get these tools. Now you know what to do with these tools versus. So what if somebody threw a tool at you, right? Like like the things that broke up the concrete, jackhammer, right? They throw a jackhammer at you, right? They don't tell you the benefits of the jackhammer can do. So you're using the jackhammer on the wall when it was supposed to be to break up the ground, and then another tool after you break up the ground, then another tool will extract whatever was in that ground. So you'll hear people say they have a tech stack or they have a tool stack, right? What that means is, as in, let's just say that I'm an artist. I'm a recording artist. I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. Whatever. I go to the studio. There's multiple. There's a tech stack that's involved with make one song. There's a stack. It's not one tool. There's a stack. There's at least 3 tools involved. Let's say that I'm an artist and I want to make a music video. There's more than one tool involved. There's a tech stack. There's that camera. Then you have to do your edits with another tool. Then you have to use a tool for the lighting. When I'm in the studio, I use a microphone as one tool. Then I have to use one of these programs, whether it's the a recording program. Then I have to master. I have to mix it down. Then I have to master it. Those are tech stacks. Whatever those tools are, you name them. You give it as you say, hey, these are the steps that you take. You start out because you don't do the mastering of the song. That's not the first thing that you do. Okay. That's the fourth thing that you do. So you want to put it into this proper sequence, right? The proper steps, step by step, is in effect, the same way that you would anything else. That's how you have to build for the AI when you're making your videos, when you're making your short films, when you're making your animations, when you're making your songs on Suno. You don't start with the first, or maybe, but you don't start with verse 3 first. You start with verse number 1, hook and bridge, verse number 2. So this is about doing it like that. Save pattern, simple shit, right? First pattern, something simple, right? Copy, paste, reusable magic. These are prompts you could copy and paste and reuse. Try tiny automation, 1 button result. Share win in Discord. When we get our wins, when we do shit, share it. We don't keep it in a folder. We don't hold on to it. We don't hoard it. We put it in a square. We put it on a bulletin board. We put it in our Discord. If we choose that we're gonna do Discord, we're gonna use something new. I mean, and I'll let you know because one thing about this technology stuff, things change, and you have to be willing to change with it. I'm not committed to no one form. Core definition: what is AI? In plain English. In plain English, it is your always on teammate. AI is a smart helper that understands language and suggests the next step. Think of it like a very fast teammate who never gets tired, never judges you, and is always ready to help. Like Lassie. Let me write Lassie AI down. Saves time. Why is it useful? It saves time. It handles the heavy lifting so you can move faster. It drafts ideas, helps you think clearly and breaks the writer's block, turns imagination into tools, transforms your creative ideas into working reality. Where we are in the journey, tonight's focus is to build, making something small and real. You'll leave with a working tool. Okay. So last strong, we will on learn. That phase is completed. You got the concepts and you got curious. Tonight and today we are here on build, making it real. Stop just learning, start making. Tonight we build your first AI helper together. This is a hands-on practice. And then next strong is launch. That's coming soon. Show your tool to the world and get feedback. Then after that, the future goal is to own. We keep it growing and we make it yours. Meet Claude, your friendly co-pilot for creativity and productivity, a helpful colleague. Claude reads, writes, and reasons with you like a helpful colleague. It's designed to be helpful, harmless, and honest. Think of Claude as a tireless brainstorming partner who is always ready to help you think through ideas. Okay, that's how you, right? Life is perspective. This is all about how you see it. So the way that we've been seeing these things, we're not seeing it in a way that we're not looking at it through rose-colored glasses. We're not identifying these tools for their pros and what it is their use cases are, you know. So we want to put a new pair of glasses and see this shit for what it really is. Claude is a helpful colleague and is great for writing and brainstorming, help getting drafting emails, stories, or brainstorming new ideas, research and planning, summarizing long articles, or creating step by step plans. Tonight's goal: send one message and get a helpful answer. That's it. One conversation. No pressure, guys. One message. Send one message and get a helpful answer, and that's it. Okay. The roadmap tracker, okay, in our build phase milestones, functional foundational layer setup, right? We're gonna get our SDK installation. That's when they download the Claude, put it in the folder, boom. Authority, API keys and security, messages, basic API calls and context, streaming, real-time UI responses, the intelligence layer, pattern, prompt engineering and schema, orchestrate, MemoBot and Claude integration, deploy VPS, virtual private server, cloud infrastructure, demo, ship it, and show it. Okay. This is the roadmap. We're not going to do all of that tonight, but this is our roadmap. Safety and getting started. Foundation for your AI journey. Create your account. First step: create your account. Free sign up at claude.ai. That's the website, ladies and gentlemen. In case you were not getting through, the website for you will be claude.ai. Okay. Or console.anthropic.com, right? Or console.anthropic.com. Just verify your email to start. Private keys. All right. Treat keys like credit cards. Never share in public chats. Never show in screenshots. And your passwords, of course, lock it down. Use strong, unique passwords. Save in a password manager, like 1Password or LastPass. Create account. Build initialization. Quick win. No coding yet. This entire process takes 2 minutes max. You got this. Visit the portal. Go to claude.ai, which is the easiest way of doing it. Or for the devs out there, you go to console.anthropic.com. That's for the devs that know how to build. This is for the beginners and whatnot. Claude.ai. Register your identity. Click sign up. Use your email or your Google account for instant access. Verify your email. Check your inbox for the login code or magic link. Confirm to activate. And this is optional. Okay. This is for those who know about API keys. Advanced users only. We will stick to the no code web version tonight. All right. But for those of y'all that go with, you know what I mean, go get your API key.
A quick question, Red.
Yes.
What is the difference between the Claude.ai and the console Anthropic.com?
As for the console, it's for the devs, for the developers, people who are more knowledgeable about coding and stuff like that. So the Claude.ai will be for the majority of us. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. One is more advanced than the other.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So
just real quick, do you think there's any difference between the app, the Claw app, and the website? Like, which is better to work?
you know, but that the desktop always is more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always more powerful. It always, I just overall how they're built is more favorable. But the phone app is powerful. You
I'm
know?
using the app on my iPad, which is where I'm gonna be working from. But I'm
Yes,
thinking that I can still use the same login I used for the app. I'm sure it's gonna work on the browser for the website.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If that's your account, you stick with your account. You don't have to open up no new account.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Store key safely. Your API key is your digital identity. If lost, it cannot be recovered from the console. Treat it like a bank password. This is very important. That's why we'll get into API keys, but it's very important. Um, yeah. But don't worry about the API keys. It's not essential at the moment. Most beginners start without API keys, so don't worry about it. Don't catch FOMO or nothing. When we start building out mobile apps, when we start building out these functions, then we'll worry about the API keys. And it's very easy to get your API. However, because it's very important and it's nothing to play with, people can access, your app and stuff like that. If you're not safe, we're not going to jump on that right now. Secure storage, paste into a password manager, your password, share your paste keys and chats, stuff like that. Don't let nobody finagle you who think that you a beginner and get your, don't let they try to, hey, I want to help you on your app. Give me all of your information. And them days is over. Don't do it. Don't give nobody your keys. Pick your place. All right, where you'll be working tonight. So pick your workspace where you want to work tonight. Claude website. Okay. It's the fastest start out of all of them. No setup required. It's just in the browser. Instant access to AI. Simple browser. Simple chatbot. Claude Web. Okay. The next option will be Notion/Docs. If you Notion page, um, everybody should be familiar with Notion at this point. If you're not, and there's a workspace go-to place. You're gonna, if you haven't heard about it, you will hear about it. I highly suggest you go ahead and do a little deep dive on Notion. Notion is great for some people, and then for others, they don't get it. One of those preference things, sort of like how people who just fan out on Excel and Google Sheets and whatnot. Then there's some people who really don't looking at. Notion will be like that organizer. It's a place to put files. It is it was it's the digital version of your file cabinets. Okay. You could build your pattern library on it. You keep track of your wins through Notion. You save your outputs on Notion, entire Notion conglomerate. I got mega prompts. I've been on Notion, building just dropping repositories in my Notion for about 3 to 4 years now. All right. And the other option is Discord/school. So once again, school will become Discord, in my humble opinion. Henceforth, while we've been over there building out our school, I got 3 schools. Imaginarium is just one of. We have 3 different schools on inside of school, right? Schoolie Red going to be over in school doing the thing in a minute. So, Discord the sun may be set Discord. But as it stands, it's a community. You can ask questions, you can share your wins, you could get help. I have about 4,000 people on the verse. The AI Masters board is still open. It's a few thousand over there. So, it does what it's do. But they are trying to some people just took over with losses, if you know what I'm talking about. And they went into people's business. And we not that. All right, so check it out. This will be your first conversation. Please open up your Claude right now. And if it is not the Claude, open up whatever that you have, and let's go ahead and do this together. When everybody's ready, let me know.
Ready.
All right. All right. So you say, "Hi, Claude." And I want to just say this: I speak to my AI with the utmost respect. You know, I speak to it with respect that I would speak to someone who's doing me some huge favors. Okay. I give it reverence. I say thank you. I say great answer. I say, man, this was thought out. I speak to it favor. Okay. Um, Hi Claude, I'm new to AI. Can you help me write a 2 sentence tale for my LinkedIn? Keep it friendly but professional. Now, you could tweak that. Instead of saying LinkedIn, you could say, "Hey, can you write it for my Instagram? Can you write it for my Facebook group?" Whatever, it doesn't have to be because everybody doesn't have a LinkedIn. You we see what they're doing, right? Basically adding on, getting them to know you, getting to know you. So friendly opening, right? Claude acknowledges you're new and is encouraging. So, like you would introduce a friendly to a coworker or somebody who you are building a relationship. I'm doing the same thing with the chat box. The key word is chat, right? So they're they're trained on natural language and things of that nature. So they respond favorably to somebody who is speaking favorably to it. Okay. Iterative, it asks for feedback so you can improve the result together, right? So when you give it prompt, it's going to give you some feedback. As for iteration, and iteration basically is, you know, the AI learning more about what it is that you are attempting to get from it or to do with it. It'll give you a better result that way. Um, and then number 3 is instructions, exactly sentences matching the requested. Okay. So, welcome to the world of AI. Happy to help. Here's a bio option. I'm a creative builder exploring the intersection of technology and human potential, passionate about learning new tools to solve meaningful problems. Then it asks you, how does that sound? We can get more casual or more formal if you prefer, right? Bouncing it, okay, bouncing it back, saying, could do this. We could do it however you want. Mhm. Copy and paste make patterns for beginners. You don't from scratch. You just fill in the blanks. Yeah, that's a cheat code. Okay, that's a cheat code, right? What is a pattern? The recipe analogy, a reusable prompt that is pre-tested and guaranteed to work. Think of it like a cooking recipe. Follow the get the result. No need to invent from scratch. How to customize, fill in the blanks. Look for variables and brackets like your name or topic. Delete the bracket and type your specific details. Keep the rest of the magic words exactly as they are. Where to save your library. Save your favorites to the pattern library page in Notion. Share successful patterns in the school workspace. Start building your personal cookbook today. That is very important. Beginner patterns. Pattern 01. Friendly bio writer. Personal branding. Create a two-sentence professional bio in your unique style. Perfect for social media profiles. Pattern number 2. Daily affirmation. Mindset generator. Creates a personalized positive message to day based on your current mood. Pattern number 3. Productivity. Research summary. Information. Instantly turn 3 to 5 complex links or articles into 5 clear, actionable bullet points. Pattern number 4. Email draft helper. Creates a polite, professional reply template in seconds. Just paste the email in your intent. Okay. So these, ladies and gentlemen, are part of the patterns, right? We patterns over here. Okay. We're pattern based, right? And we have a pattern library because we don't want to forget these patterns. We actually build them up to whereas we can have 100 or 1,000 of them. The more, the merrier. Trust me, especially if you're able to compartmentalize or if you're able to use the AI, you compartmentalize it. You could now get categorized so it's niche based. But you want to build these patterns. When these prompts work for you, you want to boop, boop, break them up and hold on to them. Chatbots versus agents. What's the difference? Chatbots are reactive. You ask and it answers. Agents are proactive. It runs tasks on its own. This is where the shift is taking place. This is why I has quantum leaped into something different than what it was a year ago to this time. That's why you're going to hear a lot more Claude bot agents, tick AI, AI, AGI. The AI is sentient. AI waking up. AI doing all the da da da. That's the shift. The shift from reactive to proactive. Call it an agent, but it's a proactive program versus a reactive program. They will sleep until you woke it up. The agent is up when you're asleep. How about that? You know, it might make you shudder, you know, with the thought of it. However, gremlins. Tonight's focus, we use chatbot mode. Agents come later. So tonight's focus is chatbot mode on Claude. Agents come later, right? We don't want to rush things. We're learning it step by step. All right, choose one mini mission. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. We on it. Let's go. Choose one mini mission. Your favorite path. Pick one to try tonight. You can do the other. Okay. I am looking for any students who are willing to come to the front of the class to display their work. I'm here, and you guys. I want y'all to do the work. I'm doing my work. I want y'all to do this work, and whoever wants to forward, raise your hand and you up.
I'm gonna have to catch up. I just got home, so I gotta set up my computer and everything.
No problem at all. You good?
So
Mm-hmm.
when you say share the work, you saying the work that we did for the first week?
Nah, this right here.
You talking about setting up for
This
a
this is our
Claude?
this is no. We on Claude. Everybody should be on Claude, right? With a chat bot right there in front of them. They should be on Claude. as right here when we on our mini mission, there's
So
three
the
options.
the chat bot, are you speaking of that me mod something? Let's see which.
No, no.
So we're supposed to have a chat bot?
Let me show you right now. No problem.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Show you right now what I'm talking about. You see Claude?
Yeah, I do see Claude. I'm not familiar with that AIPRM though.
That's just my extra. Just that's what I got on it to beef it up. Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, I just got Clyde's subscription and was looking on the page under Chat GPT 5, Clyde Opus 4.1. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Opus. That's Claude. Yep.
So, okay, go back there and do what? Where it says ask the question.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go
Mhm.
back.
Everybody has their Claude opened up. They could talk to it.
Yes, I have mine open. I don't have the little bot thing that you were about to show me though.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Where is wow, how did I get there?
So just the regular Claude isn't the Claude bot?
Things. Completely two different things. Claude with a D and Claude Bot are two different things. Completely, they're not even the same company. It's a play on words.
So it's Claude dot bot. How do you get to it? Because I
No,
wasn't.
no, no. It's not Claude Bot. It's Claude.ai. CLAUDE.ai. Let me
I
go and
have
Google it.
that.
That's what I'm asking you to open.
Okay.
Yeah, let me Google it and drop it in there.
I actually paid for it last March. It's about to renew.
Well, let's get your monies out of it because
I know, right?
sometimes and with these supercomputer we got these programs that are like we might not realize how powerful these programs are and we're not even picking them up. These tools, I dropped it in the chat. If anybody wants to click on it, it'll take you to Claude. Next week, I'll introduce you to Claw Bot. Think lobster. Think a lobster claw bot. Think lobster, right? Lobster tail. Red lobster. Think red lobster. And claw is like a English gentleman cane and the damn watch with the on it. That's Claude. And he like Jarvis. Remember Jarvis from Iron Man? Axe Jarvis. Claude is like a Jarvis.
So, Red Pill, I know that you talk about Claude dot AI, but you also mentioned this bot thing. I need help with that part. Can you put that in the chat?
Yes, give me 1 second. I'll put that in the chat as well. The move bot, I'm assuming you're talking about.
The MooBot, I'm
The
having
move.
problems with that one. When
All
I
right.
get ready to install it, I just put it in the chat. I
I
get this
gotta
error
I have
message and
a
it,
I have a I have a troubleshoot list for that. I'll drop that in chat as well. I have a whole guide that I put together that will help you with that because I'm gonna assume that people just know how to use that right off the bat either. So We have, let me give you the thing for that as well. Give me 1 second. And when it comes to that, the Mimu, it's not what's in front of us at the moment. We could get to that. What I want everybody to get on is just simply Claude AI, because
Okay.
yeah. Let's focus on that, and we'll do the thing when we get this out the way.
And you
I'll
wanted
take,
somebody to be brave enough to share their screen?
yeah, for
And
sure.
when we share our screen, what are we going to do? Put in a prompt?
The same way that the prompt was. Let me pull it up again. Mm-hmm.
Now you want us to share the screen or share what they came out with? Because I got what they came out with when I did it.
Yeah, I want to see what the results are. We all sharing. Boom. Okay. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
So you had the option of choosing a daily affirmation, right? Where you
Mm-hmm.
put your name and your mood, and then the output, your personal feel good message, right? So if you want to do that, you just put, my name is Gloria and I'm feeling up right now. I'm feeling enthusiastic. And then the output will be a personal feel good message. Or the 5 minute setup, which was a little longer, you could put 3 to 5 web links. Let's say that you are a researcher on electromagnetism. It don't matter what the topic is. Every one of us is researching something. Yeah, or Sister Myra show. She talking about Big Mama. You saw brother Noble Lampu. He said Neptune Aries. Y'all saw Dr. B Aries. He's talking about sound bowls and meditation and whatever, right? So these links are open on our tabs right now. People are watching YouTube videos, whatever it is, whether it's finances, whether it's health, what everybody's into something. You need research helper. You might not have some, you want to rely on YouTube to be the catalyst to your research, or you don't want to rely on social media to be the catalyst. It helps. It assists. But we're now in a new phase where we literally could have our own researcher on deck 24/7 working on our research, getting us answers, getting us information, pulling research papers, pulling down blogs and writing blogs for us, pulling down whatever you need. You put the 5 links inside of Claude, drop it in there, boop, 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 boop. It could be 5 websites, it could be 5 YouTube videos, it could be mixed up between the two. And then the output, as you say, 5 simple bullet points on this topic. 50 bullet points if you want. It don't matter. You can say 50 bullet points, but I would say let's do 5 to keep it, focused, right? Let's just do 5 simple bullet points on the topic of genetics or whatever's in the links, and then boom, it's going to give you the output that you need. 5 simple bullet point, right? Email assistant. This is a 30-second setup. You input an email, incoming email with the intent. You drop an incoming email, an email that you have that you received today from from a business, from an associate, from a partner, plus intent. And what is the output? Because this is how you answer the email. You could use it to automate your answers. And the output, polite, clear reply template. a template that you could use many other times. Why? You could reply instantly with no stress. You know how stressful emails have become for people? You know how much anxiety emails cause people along with text messages? So you could create these things. Who is ready to share their outputs?
I could share mine.
All right. Now hold on. Let's see if we can share your screen. Who's that talking?
Byron.
Oh yeah, there you go, Byron. You could stop sharing. You could
Did it show it?
hold on. Make you a co-host. Click on share screen
Okay.
and then do your thing. All right. Hey Byron, you want to read it?
Yeah. It say, hey Byron, here's a feel good morning message with that relaxed, positive vibe. New day, new possibilities. Take a deep breath, trust the process, and remember, you're exactly where you need to be. Let's make today count, one good moment at a time.
Let's clap that up, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talking that talk, talking that sass to the good God. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
That's right. And then it followed up with, you didn't ask it this. It said, you want me to create a few different versions so you switch it up throughout the week. I can match that laid back energy while keeping the momentum going. Thank you, friend. Thank you, twin. Don't you put yes in there and say yes, thank you. And let's see what it comes out with.
Oh, yeah. It got it all the way.
Right.
I like that.
No, it's giving you versions. It's giving you versions.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. See, that's what kind of what Chat GTP be doing for me too, in a sense. I be using that a lot, but I've
right.
also been using Claude too.
Right. And you know what's better than one billionaire? They said two,
Too,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So, you know, to get hit on two sides with positive energy when you being bombarded from 100 different places with negative energy is the type of shield or the type of covering some of us really need.
yeah, most
You
definitely.
want to build an echo chamber of affirmations, positivity, enlightenment, moving forward. Who else want to share with their
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing it, but
thank you,
thank
my
y'all.
brother.
Yep,
Yes.
thank y'all.
I'm
We
down
got
to
anybody?
share because I did the same thing that Byron did.
All right, let me make you the co-host. You can share your screen right now. That green button that says share screen, it's all yours.
So I hit screen broadcast.
Yep, I believe so. You'll click on where it says window. Yep.
Is it showing? All right,
Yeah.
let me try to, but I gotta get to my
You're on a tablet.
yeah, can you see it now?
I see it. Yep, you pulled it up. We see it.
Okay, so what I did, what was cool, I was thinking about, so I asked it to do a mantra about how I was feeling, and then I asked it to base it off of sci-fi movies, and then I asked it to come up with a template. But this is the cool part because look, it did a customized daily mantra saying, "Today I'm feeling blank your mood. Please create a personalized mantra for me that," and then it has all the things, and this is the one it came up with.
It said Crystal. Wow.
Like Luke, trust in the force when technology failed him. I trust my curious spirit to guide me through this unfamiliar frontier. My body may be weary, but the strength to dream is always within. And today I dream of understanding what once seemed impossible. And that was based off of me saying the three movies was like Never Ending Story, Star Wars, and The Dark Crystal. And then I told him that I was feeling tired, but that I was excited about learning something that I've never done before, which was AI. And that's what he came up with.
Look at that. Look at that. It baked all of your favorites together for one cookie.
Baked them all in there. And then he even gave me the explanation, like, you know, I tried to get Star Wars in there, and he's like, yeah, and then the Never Ending Story, like he even like summarized that shit. So that was great, you know.
Dope. That's what's up.
So let me try to stop sharing. Hold on.
Maybe we can make that visual in the future.
Yeah, oh God, that would be great with some images.
All right, say less. Hold on to that, but I would say keep prompting it out.
Yeah, keep prompting it out. So basically, so now that he created that template, is that what you call a pattern? And that's something that I would then plug in,
Yes.
to say, you know, and then generate it every day based on that pattern?
Yes. The initial prompt is the first pattern. The initial prompt could be used in many different ways, right? So the initial prompt was the first pattern, and then that output that you read, that's the second pattern, right? Because now it's dealing with that trinity of your favorite movies and whatnot.
Right.
Right. So imagine creating a framework with that pattern of your favorite movies to now where you could build TikToks, you could build Facebook or your IG status updates, things of that nature. You could build out TikTok shorts. You could build a faceless channel based off of those quote unquote three movies, and then add more things like 5 or 10 articles on Star Wars, a few articles on the Never Ending Story, some Dark Crystal articles, some Dark Crystal YouTube videos, or you could create Dark Crystal art. You know, all of these things are going to be on, because remember, the AI is intelligent. So you could even say, yo, start writing up mid-journey prompts for me and put all three of these characters together, and then give me a clean 3 video prompt because I want to see them talking to each other.
Wow.
And it will do all of that. And you're not going to have to do the heavy lifting. It's going to make all of those things for you. Before maybe you had to, but now you don't. Now you just say, look, man, I want to create a world where all three of these characters are coexisting, because theoretically in your subconscious they are.
Right.
So why not bring it to the surface? Because they already exist in that world. But it's like we've been indoctrinated to where, oh, you live in this and this person, that Batman can't this earth. Who says who? And it's my version of Batman now. It's coming from my subconscious. So that's why there's gonna be this whole struggle with IP, because it's like y'all calling it IP, but it's still in my mind. It's part of my imagination now. It's part of my y'all put the movie in front of me.
But now, is that how you did the Stranger Things stuff? Like you did that through the Claude, and then having that speak to that other app, the cinema app you were talking about?
I did it through Higgsfield. I didn't even
Okay.
go through Claude. I just did it straight through Higgsfield.
Okay. Yeah, that's another level of things. Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you some things after we finish this class tonight.
Okay, bet.
If there's anybody else that wants to share, let's we could open up your screen.
I have not put the conversation in yet. Can you pull it up for me? I just got myself set up.
All right, no problem. Hold on. All right. I need whoever was sharing it to who was the co-host to unco-host.
I did stop sharing my screen, but I don't know how to make myself a unhost. Because I think you made me host, right?
Yeah, I
Also,
did. Let me see if let me pull it up.
oh, it does say me co-host. Hold on.
There you go.
There it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, boom. Now let me. So here we go. You see it?
Yes, I do. It already knows my name. So it already pulled up good evening, Lakeisha.
That's right.
Let's see.
Excuse me, where did she go to do that? I can't. I'm so lost. Where's that page?
Hmm. What
Where?
page? The page that they're using. Does everybody see this page that says Imaginarium? Choose one mini mission.
Yeah,
Yes.
but actually, this is the largest it's ever been. So whatever setting you have it on, it's full screen now, and it's the largest that it's been. So if you can keep it like this, that's great.
All right. Cool. I didn't know that it wasn't large like that before. Take it back to the front so y'all can see it and it's as ready. I'm taking everybody a little back. All right, here you go.
Red Pill, this is my first time really working with Claude. I've been pouring into Chat GPT and
You can use Chat GPT then.
can I get them to talk to each other? Because I've really put a lot of work into Chat GPT.
Yeah. You could do that. I don't have to. I can't do that right now. But
Okay.
we could definitely show you how to do that. That's not a problem. You don't have to abandon. You could just merge them. But that's a positive. That's a affirmative.
Okay, so I went into Claude and told it, I gave it a little bit about myself, and maybe that was too much information because I put in a simple prompt and it gave me a little book. So I'm not sure if you want.
There's no wrong with that. What you mean? A book
Okay,
is
let me
good.
share mine and see what happens then.
All right.
I'm going to send a request. Okay, so you already have somebody as a host.
Let me see. I'll make you.
Well, it might still be me because it asked me, do I allow or decline? So I'm gonna hit allow.
All right. I got you. I sent you a thing, Gloria.
Okay. I think this is the one right here. So my prompt was, I am Gloria. I'm feeling excited about using AI. Sometimes I need motivation. Can you give me some encouragement to get up every day, ready to work?
Yes.
So it gives me this little book, basically talking about, what I was trying to do. I told it that I wanted to do shadow work in particular for catering to Black women. and it gave
Mm-hmm.
me a write-up, but basically near the end it just says you have a unique combination of passion, purpose, and vision. The world needs what you're creating. So get up, Gloria. Your future audience is already out there waiting for the work only you can do. What part of your platform are you working on today? So basically holding me accountable.
Right.
Yeah. So
And
I thought that was pretty neat.
yeah, and I say we, you know, we of both genders and of all tax brackets, I feel that we would be people if we had accountability partners,
Mm-hmm.
um, the approach that they use in like basic training that mold young men into warriors, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's that fire, it's that pressure, is held accountable, it's that resistance to people slacking that sharpens. And if there was a way that people could get that without, being in a correctional facility or being in training, getting yelled at, or being in some of turmoil or trauma, then
Mm-hmm.
I feel that more results will come about. More people would be satisfied journey. There would be more closure, and more happiness on this planet. Me, because I know a lot
Yeah.
of people would be down and out. They're not completing things, and they feel like mission is not complete, or their calling is not complete, or their walk is not complete. So, yeah, yeah. When AI learns your purpose, and I even feed the AI my birth. Why
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
I? Yeah, I give it my birth chart, and it understands fully what it's reading because the output is on par with the output that I've got over years from the readings that I got from the many masters that I've come across. So
I would like to do that. Also, you're not the first person that's told me they've done that, but it seems like you get more customized information when you give it that type of information, like your birth chart.
that's a fact. The more it knows you, the more it can help you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know.
So I'm gonna stop sharing so the next person can come up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Indeed. All right, let us continue, ladies and gentlemen. I want to cover this because we do have there's some demonstrations that we're going to share of some outputs of some work that we're doing. So this was our mini mission, and I want to thank everybody who completed this mission. Does anybody have the research helper? I wanted that. Did anybody do that? I want to capture that on. I want to document that. If it was done, not done, nobody judging. It's all good. I don't want nobody to feel pressure.
Almost done.
Okay.
I'm
And,
dropping
and
the
then-
link.
huh? So when you gonna just say something and I open up your thing, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
move
drop the
forward.
links. I'm gonna drop the links to Travis.
All right, we gonna wait for you then. We gonna wait for you because I want to see that. I want people to see what that's about. And if you want to, you could share your screen now as it's going down. You want us if we could see it in real time as it's out the results. Be dope. I'll send you a request to co-share your screen.
Did you send me the link to share?
I did.
Okay, let me see if I can find it here. I just got a new PC, so I'm trying to figure it out.
You good?
See where you at. Where would I see the share? Okay. Is it a share button or is it an actual link?
I think I made you not just click on new share where it says
Okay.
down here, the green. That'll help you. You already host, you good.
Let me see. Did I share? Where is the get to the cloud version? Screen. See. Okay, I'm not seeing my. Where's the cloud? Cloud go. See cloud. Okay. Hold on. I lost Clyde.
When you share the screen, when you click on
Yeah.
click on window where it says window if that shows up.
Okay. Okay.
Claudette and I have gotten into a serious conversation here. I haven't even gotten to the point we're talking about my day. While she's waiting to share hers, I can like read what mine said and what I said to Claudette.
Yes, let me hear you and Claudette.
Okay, so I first I said hello. I said good evening, Claudette. It has been such an amazing day. Claudette said, good evening. That's wonderful to hear. What made it so amazing? I said, being the celestial chocolate titan that I am,
That's
that
right.
focuses on keeping my internal universe from being in a chaotic state. The financial presentation I gave today was a cosmic explosion. Once I was done, I tapped into the musical universe and connected with Marvin Gaye. I blasted into an instrumental and lyrical orbit. So it responded, that sounds like a fantastic day. There's something special about nailing a presentation and riding that high into your evening. When you're in that flow state where everything clicks, it really does feel like you're operating on another level. Marvin Gaye is such a perfect choice for that kind of triumphant energy. His music has that smooth, soulful quality that can match whatever mood you're bringing to it. Whether you're vibing to something groovy or getting introspective with his deeper tracks, sounds like you found exactly what you needed to cap off your win. What was the presentation about, if you don't mind sharing? I haven't responded yet, so that's weird. So I'm gonna keep going.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to share. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I've hit the share button, but I'm getting a message about privacy and security to grant access and open up system settings and all that. I think I need to do all that.
It's so if you want to read it, you could do it like that. I don't want you to.
Well, I'm getting ready. Well, let me click on Clyde now to see what it brings back. Basically, what I said, hello, Clyde. Can you give me 5 bullet points on this topic from a metaphysical viewpoint? And the topic is dealing with, I got like 3 different websites. One dealing with the metaphysical of female animals. Another one is dealing with the philosophy. And another one is dealing with big mother energy.
Beautiful.
And it said it'll fetch these articles for me and provide 5 bullet points from a metaphysical perspective. I don't know why I won't share though.
Nah, that's fire.
Okay, did I finish? Okay, it's still processing. Let me try one more time to see if I can share because that's a lot of information here. Let me pull back. Share. Documents.
Why wait for Hollywood? Some low budgets.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that was my video.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it came on over here. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, anyway, what it came back with, it said, I'll fetch these articles for you and provide 5 bullet points from a metaphysical perspective. Let me search for information on these topics to help you. Based on my research across these topics, here are the 5 bullet points from a metaphysical perspective. Bullet point number 1, humans as metaphysical animals. 4 women philosophers, Iris Murdoch, Philippa Frick Elizabeth, Anne Secombe, and Mary Midgley, realized during World War II they were all metaphysical animals, creatures capable of questioning our very being, asking fundamental questions like, who am I? What is freedom? And what is human goodness? This philosophical insight suggests our consciousness transcends mere physical existence. Bullet point number 2, the Ankh as divine union. The Ankh represents the sacred union of masculine and feminine energies, with the loop symbolizing the womb and divine feminine portal through which life enters the physical world, while the cross represents masculine energy, together forming a symbol of eternal life in creation. This demonstrates the metaphysical principle that wholeness requires the balance of complementary forces. Bullet point number 3, the serpent as transformational symbol. The serpent represents Kundalini energy, wisdom, healing, and the cyclic nature of life through death and rebirth. With its skin shedding, symbolizing renewal and the goddess power over regeneration. The serpent bridges the physical and spiritual realms, embodying transformational consciousness. Bullet point number 4, trees as sacred feminine. Trees are deeply associated with the divine feminine, particularly the tree of life, representing oxygen, renewal, rebirth, nature, love, and the goddess Asheroth, who was worshipped in sacred groves. Trees metaphysically connect heaven and earth, symbolizing the axis mundu through which spiritual and material worlds meet. And the last bullet point, number 5, Big Mama energy. As universal yin, Big Mama energy reveals personal and universal yin energy related to the feminine principle that contributes warmth, patience, calm, balance, and coherence, providing information, awareness, and concentration for self-healing. This represents the metaphysical understanding that nurturing, receptive feminine energy be essential for healing and spiritual wholeness across all beings. And that was what it gave me.
Funk Master Flex Bomb. That. Thank you so much. I'm so glad they got to hear what that sounds like when it does it.
Yeah, I wish I could have shown it.
Okay.
Can I piggyback off of Leslie?
You could veggie back.
Leslie, thank you for that idea of how to ask Claude that. I didn't really know how to start. And I'm not going to show what I put in, but when I was listening to you, you gave me a clue, and I asked Claude to. I basically told Claude I was interested in what the metaphysics of what today meant. When I say today, Friday the 13th. And I asked, could you provide me with 3 to 5 web links with about 5 simple bullet points? And it broke it down to five, 5 bullet points in 5 web links. So that was really neat. You can grab a lot of information with a short request. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, because I did it from the opposite position. I dropped actually 3 links in Claude and had to analyze what those subject matters were.
You can do it either way. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let us continue. Okay. Let us continue. All right. So we're going to move on from this. Daily affirmations. All right. This is another one that we're going to be doing together. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. So, damn. Is it the full screen like I had it before?
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this next one, right? Daily affirmation. The first build. Generate one positive personal affirmation to start your day using a simple pattern. Okay. Your first build. Generate one positive personal affirmation to start your day using a simple pattern. So this will take a minute and it's easy. Step 1, inputs. Your name, your mood, and then fill in the pattern. Okay. Your name, your mood, fill in a pattern, which would be one of those prompts. Give me 5 positive affirmations. Give me some words of encouragement. Um, give me some business ideas. That would be a pattern. Step 2, paste into Claude, process AI reasoning, and then go and create 3 options. If I'm leaving anybody behind, please let me know. I'll help you out.
Okay, my quick question is this a new mission? Because I know I just did this affirmation. Am I good with like cut and pasting the one I just did? Because it was
Yeah.
about, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
your
same as,
pattern.
right?
That's your pattern.
Okay.
Whatever you use, the last prompt is your pattern.
Okay.
You don't
And then
got
just move on to step 2.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you're adding your mood into it. Everybody didn't have that.
Hi, this is Francis. Do you hear me?
Yes, I
Hi.
can. Can you hear me, Francis?
Yes. I did not get the first part of the class. The chat, the CloudAI.com.
Mhm.
I went into a site and I put in a question and I just didn't get any further than that. I don't know.
Do you have in what do you have any chat bot like Claude? I mean like Chat GPT or Gemini?
I saw Chat PT, GPT. Yes, I saw that.
It's all good. You could use either one of those three.
Huh?
You could use either one of those three chat bots. They're all free. And inside, you have access to the chat right here in Zoom.
Okay, what's chat on?
OpenAI.
Okay, that's why I put my question.
Oh, you said okay. So the chat right here. I dropped something for Claude
Oh,
inside of it. I dropped a link, a hyperlink that says Claude at 9:40 p.m. If you go into the site, the chat right here, the Imaginarium workshop, you could scroll up and then you'll see the link for Claude and then click on that and that will take you to the Claude.
oh, all right.
But yeah.
Mm.
Ray, can you pull that screen back up?
Yes.
I don't see it.
There you go. Yep. Do we have anybody in the building that wants to share some of their results? Step number 3, after you put it into the Claude, get your answer, right? You say create 3 options. You select your favorite out of the results. You fill it, right, with personalizing it, and then you save it. You keep it, okay? Whatever that result is, pick 1 out of 3. And if there's anybody that wants to share it, we'll have you share your screen. Or, no, matter of fact, you could just say it. Because this process right here is, you don't have to really share your screen for this. You could just open your mic and you could share it.
I have one I will share.
Thank you.
I asked Claude, I said, hello, Claude. My name is Leslie and my mood is inspirational. Can you create a business model that can monetize this mood and give non-academic and peer-reviewed information that everyone else uses? So I came back and said, hey, Leslie, love the energy. Let's turn that inspirational mood into money. Here's a business model built around monetizing inspiration. The core concept, you become an inspiration architect. Think about it. People are drowning in negativity and desperately want to feel inspired. You're in a great mood, so let's capture that and scale it. Revenue streams that actually work. Start with digital products, create a daily inspirational membership from anywhere from $9 to $29 a month. Send a morning audio message, about 3 to 5 minutes, a midday text prompt, and an evening reflection question. People pay for consistency and accountability. You record when you're feeling inspired, batch content for the month, and it runs on autopilot. The next bullet, layer in group coaching calls. Twice monthly, inspiration sessions where 20 to 50 people join the Zoom. They share wins. You facilitate breakthroughs. Everyone leaves fired up. Charge $47 and $97 per month. The magic is community. People stay for each other, not just you. The next bullet, create a physical product line, inspiration cards, journals, and even simple merch with your best quotes. This gives people something tangible to interact with daily. Partner with a print on demand service so there's no inventory risk. The next bullet is the quick start path. Week 1, start a daily Instagram, TikTok, where you share 60-second inspiration hits, film 30 of them in one inspired afternoon. Week number 2, announce a free 5-day inspiration challenge via email, WhatsApp group. Get 50 to 100 people in. And on week number 3, at the end, offer your paid membership to the group, convert 10 to 20% of them. And why this works, people don't buy inspiration. They buy the feeling of being capable again. You're selling transformation, not philosophy. The business model is simple. Capture your high vibe state, package it in repeatable formats, and deliver it consistently to people who need it. What kind of inspiration speaks to you most? Career, personal growth, creativity, or something else? That'll help us niche this down even further. And that's it.
Powerful that was. You hear? Look how powerful that was. They lined you right on up, read you, gave you some things. Is there anybody else who want to share?
That's a hard act to follow.
Right.
And that was just from being happy. I wrote one and I just said, I'm Gloria, I'm joyful. Give me some encouragement on how to be productive today. Give me 3 options. And the one that I chose is begin your day by writing down 3 things. What will make you feel successful? What small steps move you closer to your bigger vision? What would bring you joy and progress? Then do just those 3 things. Sometimes the most productive days aren't about doing everything. They're about doing what truly matters with all your heart. And that's it.
That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Do we have any more volunteers? All right, let's move forward. Follow along steps. Follow along steps. Daily affirmation bot. We'll do ever live. I'll guide you through each click. Don't worry about memorizing. Just follow the flow, y'all. Okay, so boom. Copy pattern. Go to Discord, the patterns channel. All right, so like I said, the Discord thing, we're gonna do school right now. We want to copy our pattern. Okay. Paste and fill. Paste into Claude. Fill name and your mood and how you feel right now. Ask for options. These are the things we already did. Ask for options. Enter, ask Claude, give me 3 different options to choose from. Save your win. Pick your favorite, save it to your notes app, to Notion, or you could take a screen. Let's do that. Okay. You want to save your win. Whatever that answer was that everybody just did, that is considered your win, right? We save our wins, we post our wins, but we have our wins on deck on folder for right now. Just a folder on your desktop, or you could create a folder in your notes app and whatnot. Compile these notes inside there. We will transfer them either to our school, or we'll be able to transfer it to Discord. Like I said, let everybody know that by the end of this strong end. Okay.
Oh, quick
Research
question
help.
about the savings. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, I just downloaded Notion because you mentioned Notion, and I know you're saying you're gonna maybe not use Discord moving forward. So, is Notion an adequate spot, or do you need Notion
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
school?
I would say school before Notion, only because school the community is going to be. How
Okay. And I just didn't, maybe we didn't get the login for that yet, or that's just a separate app. That's a separate thing too.
Yeah, when I opened up today, I was sharing that I'm in communication with school right now because
Oh, then I'm already on it. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. So Imaginarium,
yeah.
I'm already in there. So that's the school
Okay, yeah,
platform.
you're mad. Yes.
And we can save stuff to there because, and my last question is the with the Claude interface and the pages that I'm on where I'm creating all my work and stuff, is there a way to download the prompts and the wins? Like, how do we get it from Claude on Notion or school?
Screenshots for now. There is an option on Claude that lets you export. You can export your chats.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. Thanks.
So I would export those chats into a folder right now. Um, whether the folder is on, that's why I was recommending desktop. Even though you may listen to this on phone, when it's time to do a little bit of note taking and stuff like that, I prefer one use desktop because of the fact that a tablet or desktop. Phone is optional. It's not the top choice, but it still works. It's all of the devices are you put all devices. I'm just giving you the key as to what's more user friendly, would be less frictionless. It would be desktop, tablet, phone.
So
To
quick,
listen, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
quick question, Red. So if we add the information to school, are you going to create like a particular heading that you want us to put our information under? Or are we
Yeah,
just doing it individuals, or you just want to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the as well as the result?
We'll put that in class number 2. I'll create something for class 2, which is session number 2, and then we'll do it like that, so it's not all over the place, and we'll just pile into session number 2, um, and do it like if that's cool with everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Or the other option is that on your personal school, you could just start using these outputs to build your page and whatnot. If that works for everybody, we'll start using, because it starts with, but it's going to go into images, it's going to go into video. So think about going into school the first day, and then you open up that book. Remember, it used to smell like alcohol, and it kind of dreamy. I don't know, I'm giving my age away. And but by like the 3rd month, that notebook is filled up a lot of stuff. It started out stiff and blank. That's like cool. You know what I mean? We're gonna be filling those pages up with a lot of output. So this is the beginning of that right here with your follow along steps, with patterns and things of that nature, with the out prompts about your mood. Remember, we're cataloging all we're doing and we're cataloging our beginning steps. You're gonna look back on this. This is going like breadcrumbs. You're gonna look back on when you hit your 90-day mark. You're gonna be able to say, damn, look how far I've gotten. You know? So
Is the school account free?
there's a free option in school. Yes, we have option.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question at the on the Claude page. At the top, it has a little rectangle upper right hand corner, and it says share. What does that do? Because I clicked on it, but I wasn't sure. Like, is what? How does that work?
Let me pull it up. Okay.
Because I'm actually using multiple devices, and that's why I didn't. I'm trying to figure out
Is it
how, you know. But on
cool
the
beans?
Claude page, when I created like the prompts, I put everything in. But at the top of the page, it says it's a share in a rectangle. It says upper right
Okay.
hand corner. It says share. And what is that? The function of that?
Are you on a desktop or
I'm on the lab. I was working on the desktop, and then I moved to my
move to the lab?
tablet just because I was going to try to share because I didn't want to share from the desktop because I don't have Zoom on my desktop. And I'm like, I need to download Zoom, and I thought it would just be easier, but I'm still trying to figure it out, logistics today. So,
No problem.
so
I'm on a desktop, so I'm looking to see where that square may be. I'm
right.
just
Let me see. I'm gonna go back
navigating through it.
to Chrome. Yeah, let me.
It's where you can share your link, like whatever the chat, the
Okay,
prompt
with it.
that you've provided is where you can
Yeah.
share that. That's what that share is for.
And that's in Claude. That's in
Yes.
Claude. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I could click on it and know what it's gonna do, so I didn't bother trying to do that. But yeah, I was curious.
Okay. So we good on that?
All right, I guess so.
I have a question about the school. To join your school, will you be sending us a link or something?
Yes. Let
Okay.
me send it to you right now. To everyone right
Yeah, because on
now.
my end it's saying you got to pay for it.
Okay. Here's the invite. And then I'm gonna drop it and y'all see what it says on the invite. There, I put in the chat. Let me know what the options are. I know that there's tier available to give you access to more access until it get full access. And there is a fair according to my team.
It says $44 a month.
It says it doesn't have the free. There a free option.
I can see it, but let's see if it'll let me do something.
When I click on the link, it say
Yeah, it's
complete
44 a
my
month.
profile.
All right, give me 1 minute. Free to join. It would pay. Give me 1 minute. I'm in the back off right now, moving some things around. Try it now.
Okay, look like it opened up.
All right.
Join group. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's asking us questions.
Okay. Just an assessment, Dave.
Ooh, to join the group, you got to pick one of these, Red. Comic books, cartoons, toys, video games.
Yes, yes, yes. You know,
I have an imagination for some of it. I don't have
that
any skills,
whatever.
but
Then if there's it kind of like stands out to you, you
okay.
feel me? If there's one of those things that is like, yo, I always wanted to, do that, and then I do want to do these other things, but the thing that I really wanted to do, like I really wanted to make a toy when I was a young lady or young man. I really wanted to make a video game. Yeah, I was really into books, and I put it down because I got this dope ass job. But there's some things that I really wanted, a story, Imaginarium.
Hmm. So after you accept me, then I go in and write, share my favorite prompt response
Yes.
that I got tonight.
Right. You'll have your own page, and then you could building out, some of
Oh,
those things
okay.
on your page.
Got it. Okay.
So I encourage everybody, click on the link, sign up, get up in here. I just accepted 2 requests. If you if you're on the road or something, you good. Pull up on us afterwards. I'm gonna drop the link. Just click
See, it's
and
not
hold.
letting me do that. It's telling me to keep to put a profile picture up in a bio.
You probably got your credit ain't get approved, man. Nah, sure. But if that's what it's saying, no problem. You knock that out real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I won't even let me see. Could have wouldn't even use my the picture I put on there. Said it failed to download.
Y'all are going to enjoy the time in here. Am I on my screen? Y'all see it? So there's a lot of prompts in here. We got 100 Gemini automation prompts. I have 1,200 Chat GPT prompts. I'm talking about we were just talking about the prompts as being the foundation, right? I'm giving you thousands of prompts right now just for being in class with us. This is almost a gift. Okay. Um a prompt library, right? We have a prompt marketplace where you can access 240,000 high quality mid journey prompts. Prompt Perfect, which is an AI prompt generator, and Optimizer. And what is an optimizer? An optimizer is you could go and put a prompt into an optimizer and it will optimize it. It will basically furbish it. It will remaster it. It a simple prompt of yours, just a simple idea that you don't have to think hard. You really don't have to fry your brain. The optimizer build it up. It will optimize it so it could be ready for VO3. You could say optimize this prompt for Nana Banana Pro or optimize it for a video generation app and it will do it automatically. Um Analyze, improve, and optimize your AI prompt. Another optimizer. So yeah. 40 free nano banana model prompts. 40 of them. 3.0 prompting guide and keyframes. This is a brand new drop. Then we have the halftime show, the Imaginarium, it's like 2.5 hours. And we have the Imaginarium vibes sessions. It's the vibe coding session from Saturday. Then we have the replay. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Y'all like it?
Do I have to complete the bio part, or can I just put something
I have
in
no
the profile?
idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the way
'Cause
that
that's
this thing is up,
okay.
whatever they ask you, I just drop it in there.
Okay, it's gonna just be one word right now. My
Yeah,
brain is
yeah.
fried.
It don't have to be super detailed.
Right, yeah.
No pressure.
I'll
Yeah.
if I can update it later, that would be great.
Yes, yes, indeed.
There we go.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So when you set up, are you gonna like put the title up where we're supposed to drop our information in? Is that how you're gonna do it? So it
Yeah.
all in one, okay.
hmm But for right now, the bulletin board where we put things on the bulletin board. So that's an option you can find in there.
So like, for example, like you would put the title and then we would go into the bulletin board and drop our information? Is that what you're saying?
What we were just talking about with the outputs of certain prompts.
Right, that we
Uh,
created today.
yeah, we could put up on a bulletin board.
So you like put the date, like today's class or whatever, and then we go to the bulletin board and put our information?
When you go to the bulletin board, just put session number 2
Okay.
and then throw it up there. hmm I'm gonna put something right now on the bulletin board, and y'all let me know if y'all see it. If we all see the same thing, it's gonna say Third Eye Thursdays logo. On Third Eye Thursdays, new logo, and I'll ask which one is the best one.
I hit join on mine, so I'm just waiting.
Okay, I'll accept you. Give me 1 second. Oh damn. Okay.
Well, it's definitely there because I got the alert on
Okay.
your.
Because it was saying, should I send an email to everybody? And I pressed go too fast. I was like, oh damn. But if y'all see it, let me know.
It immediately sent the post alert.
Good, good. All right. That's the bulletin board. Could somebody post something in the bulletin board so I could see if it's not just me, it's others as well?
I just tried to post. I don't know if it went through yet.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna look on the page and see. Days of blank canvas. Move at your own pace. Stay curious. I see you, Byron. Okay. I see Byron's post.
Oh yeah, I got it to go.
Awesome. Awesome. We in the building. I'm glad we got that out the way with this whole school thing. Cause I was like, hello, Kimberly. I was like, where are we in the school thing? Like, yeah. But I was asking people on my team, y'all sure? It was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, y'all sure people could get in? Now I know. It's in this what's going on. So good looking. But yep. Let us continue.
So sorry, I tried to make a post and it said that I didn't have a title for my post. So is making a post not the same as writing on the bulletin board?
No, making a post is different.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're
maybe
gonna
that's
need a
what.
title. Yeah, you're gonna need a title for the post. It's gonna come in those bold letters that you see.
So, oh, I see. I didn't click the bulletin board. I see. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad. Okay.
right there. Right, exactly. It says select a category. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that.
That's what it was. I was struggling to figure out why it was because
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
I was
Let me
typing.
let me
Yeah,
share the screen again and do that. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me
let me
fix that.
try it now. Let's see. Um, it's still asking me for a title. Oh, did it work? I think it worked that time. It says test. Did that show up? Yeah, it showed up.
Yep.
Ooh,
Load.
leaps and bounds.
All right, you're in with the Mr. N with the Neo GIF.
I love a gift.
I know. We're gonna make gifts one day too. We're gonna have gift making class very, very soon. Okay, let us continue with this thing. Now that everybody is locked in, kudos, we good. You know what I mean? Welcome to school. I paste that 7 day thing that I had, the 7 day worksheet, and tomorrow the new one is gonna be coming up. But during the vibe session, we're going to be building out tomorrow. We're gonna be building out on we're gonna be really building out in real time. I'm gonna go to Claude Cowork, and Claude Code, and I'm also gonna go to Google Anti Gravity, and we're gonna build out an app right there in real time tomorrow. Mission 2 steps. All right. Copy pattern, right? Copy the research summary pattern, input links, paste into Claude. This is what we did earlier. Email draft, this draft. Okay, so if anybody wants to get busy right now, have an opportunity to do it with your Claude. Remember, this is all about hands on. So nobody feels intimidated doing these simple tasks moving forward. That's why we all have our Claudes opened up at the same time and we're just knocking things out. The more we knock things out, the better equipped we are to do bigger things, right? So this is beginner's level. It only takes 2 minutes. It takes zero coding skills. Zero. The incoming email, paste text. You just you go into an email and you copy and then you paste the text, right, into Claude, and then you put your intent, what to say, right? So the intent after you use the email, the intent, answer this professionally with a positive response or an affirmative response. Okay. Somebody may have sent you an email to say, hey, I want to do a sponsorship with you. We're offering a great return. Right? Do you want to follow up with a Zoom call? And then you could just go and Claude, paste the email and put what your intent is. Okay. Claude is going to draft you press enter, send the prompt out. It's going to give you a reply, right? And what you'll do, you'll read it, you'll give it a tone check. Is it light and clear? Is it in your voice? And then you'll copy the draft, right? Which is ready to use. Okay. And then send it out. Very simple. Step 1, 2, 3. Input, process, output. Input is the incoming email, right? With your intent. The process is the draft, right? You make it drafts the reply. It comes back to you. It drafts the reply. You check it, tone. You make sure it sounds human and robotic. And then the output is that boom. You
Ray, are you
say,
sharing the screen? I only see
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you following the screen? We don't I think we see my screen share. I see my name up, but I wasn't sure if everyone else saw that. I see you like me sharing my screen. It just says my name, but it doesn't share. It's not sharing your screen.
Yeah, that's all I see as well.
Is it just us? I don't know.
We can't hear
It's the
you.
same for me too.
Yeah. Now I just see everyone's name. We can't hear you, Red, if you're talking.
Hello?
Now we hear you, but it's a little
Yeah,
low.
the daggone thing knocked me off. It's a little low or it's better now?
It's better now.
All
You're
right.
fine now.
All right, so boom. Let's see. What the hell? Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is what I was reading from, ladies and gentlemen. The email draft assistant. I was under the impression that we were all seeing this, but it's all good. I'm gonna leave right here, and these are the 3 steps: inputs, which is the incoming email. If anybody opens up their email and they want to put a draft of an email that they received today, yesterday, last year, 10 years ago, doesn't matter. Just use it as a sample. An incoming email, and then you put your intent, right? What it is that you want to say. This is you copy it from your email, then you open up Claude, you paste it in Claude. After you paste it, don't press enter. Just write what the intent, what you want to see as the intent, as a reply, right? Then you press enter. Claude is going to bring back a draft of the response or the reply. Claude will send you back a reply. Check it out. Make sure that it is human sounding, that it's polite and it's clear and it's formal. I mean, if you didn't want it to be formal, whatever the intent is, just make sure that the tone check is reflecting the intent. You have the right to make it sound however you want it to make it sound. There's no nobody it can tell you how to reply to an email, right? The output, right? After you press send and whatnot, the output, copy the draft, right? Just make a copy of it. Don't just send it out. Make that copy, right? So you have the original. So you have that, you know what I mean? And then send it out. Boom. Well, yeah.
This is one of the like the assignments that you were given tonight, right? This is the one that I
Yes.
did try, and I got to the point where it asked to open the email, and I got completely terrified. So I was like, what if it just sent all my emails like into the universe? I don't know, but I don't know. I kind of froze
A
up there.
safe way to do it
Yeah, there we
instead
go.
of it opening up your emails
Yeah.
is that you just go into one of your emails, copy it, copy a sample email or copy an email, a real email, whatever,
Uh huh.
paste it into Claude, and then you write your reply and then press enter.
Okay.
And what it sends back, if it's concise, if it's something that you are in alignment with, then you could just copy that. You don't have to send that out. You just copy it, put it in your folder or your notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then hold on to that. You're not required to return it to sender because everybody, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would use this for like a mailing list, basically, like this kind of function to be
Yeah.
to maintain a mailing list, right?
Maintain a mailing list.
Okay.
Let's say that you one of those people to get those 1,000 orders. Let's say that you're somebody that wants to basically batch reply, things of that nature.
Okay, then I see the need. Okay. Thank you.
I have
You
a
can
quick
make you
question.
yes.
Over in the school where it say classroom, do you want us to go through all that stuff too, like on our own?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You're encouraged to go through all of that. Mm-hmm. We're gonna move forward. Mission 3 walkthrough. Email draft assistant, builder's mindset. Claude gives you a starting point. You make the final call, right? Review every draft before hitting send. Copy the pattern. Copy the email reply pattern from your starter pack or your pattern library. Input score. Paste the original email you received directly into Claude's chat window. Set parameters. Tell Claude your goal plus your preferred tone. It could be friendly but brief or professional decline. You see? So Claude has a persona. It adapts any persona that you tell it to adapt. It could speak in a voice that maybe you might not be able to speak in. You might not be able to professionally decline without tripping up on your words and whatnot. You might not be able to pull that one off. Claude will, and then you could tweak it. You could edit it. You could trim the hedges and whatnot, you know, to fit your preference. Refine and deploy. So refining things, like for all of my artists, we have to refine our sketches. For the potters, the pottery makers, you have to refine the clay, right? Some artists have to refine the line, get the thicker lines and whatnot. Graffiti artists, you have to refine your artwork when it starts out as a sketch, airbrush and stuff like that. Same thing here. It's the same thing. Even in the studio, some people have to refine a 16 to make it fit within the beats per minute. Review the draft, make small personal edits if needed, then copy and send. When things don't work, here's some troubleshooting. The glitch, identify, and I'm gonna give everybody, you're gonna have this as a PowerPoint. I'm gonna have this as a PowerPoint that will be on school as well. So you'll have access to this entire quote unquote presentation. It'll be yours for your research, for your study. And I just would ask not to resell it and do things like that. So if Claude is stuck or won't answer, the fix is to hit refresh on the browser or click retry. Okay. Hit refresh on the browser or click retry. Boom, wrong length. Output is too long or too short. Then the way to fix it is to tell it exactly, be specific. Give me 50 words, give me 3 paragraphs. Sometimes I say give me long form. Be very specific with your constraints. It comes back in the wrong tone. You like, it doesn't sound like me. Okay. Provide 2 examples. Here is how I write. Copy this style. You go into your notepad or your notebook that you have on your phone. You've written in your Microsoft Word, your blogs, right? Whatever your tone is, whatever writing style is, you give it 2 examples and you say copy this style. Bad links. It can't read the link that I sent, because with Claude, you could drop links in there. You could drop PDFs in there. You could connect Google Drive, Dropbox. You could pull up books. If you have ebooks that you've been reading, you could drop a whole ebook into its context window. It has a 1 trillion word or 1 trillion token context windows. You could drop ebooks. You could drop the book of life in there. You could drop and attach PDFs. You can attach files that you have on your phone, on your laptop, in your hard drive. You could put code in there. You could put HTML in there. You could take an entire website's code and drop that shit in Claude and say, I want to design this in my style. We'll talk about that down the line. But yeah, the links, you could drop links inside of Claude. You could do it in Gemini. You could do it in GPT at this point. Like all of them at this point, you could do that with. Paste the clean URL directly. Copy and paste the tag content instead. So yeah, sometimes broken links, it's dirty links. You just got to put the clean link in there. Celebrate and share wins. Every small win counts. You build something today. What you built? Affirmation bot, a research helper, an assistant. You did that. Okay. What you learned? Share just one key takeaway, even if it was hard. Who it helps, right? So who is this helping? Is it helping yourself, your team, your family? Identify. Okay. Builder edge unlocked. You've officially crossed the threshold from consumer to creator. Okay. So that's a W on your behalf. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves, y'all. Minute as some may think this is huge for us because we have actually crossed into a new threshold from what? From consumer to creator. Everybody up here, I don't know where everybody is at in terms of the ladder and whatnot, but what I do know after tonight, we are now creators. Okay. We created a mini tool. You made your first AI tool from scratch. That's not nothing. That's everything. Class number 3, which is next, we launching basics. You'll show your tool to the world. Okay. Long hair. Keep building. Build. Right? We completed the building phase. Ship and then own. All right. Class 2 is complete. Next is your launch phase. And before we even move forward, we're going to go over class 1, which we call session number 1, placed on February the 7th, 2026, into the chamber where learners become learners in 90 days. All right. Welcome to Dimension. This is initiation, not instruction. Tonight, you cross from consumer to creator, entering into a builder's cosmology where code is law and patterns are power. Okay. Presence. Focus is required. Close all tabs. You are here now. Intention. Why are you building? Define your outcome. We begin. Ownership. You are not a student. You are a founder. Act accordingly. The imaginary vision, empowering innovation through AI entrepreneurship training from to founder, target outcomes, products, move beyond tutorial, deploy functional MVPs to users, proof of work, build a reliable portfolio of automated and workflows, pathways to revenue, establish equity, profit sharing, and scale business models. The 90-day journey, phases of ascension, powered by the Claude system. You have Claude 101, Claude Cowork, and Claude Code. Do y'all see this?
Yes, we can see the screen.
You can see it where it says the 90-day.
Yes, the 90-day journey.
Just checking. Learn for days 1 to 20, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to be very clear. So we are
on the same page as to what the pace is, as to what to expect, and as to what the deliverables are. Okay. I don't want anybody to hit the first class. We finna be making movies, knocking it out the park. That's not how it's working. Imaginarium. This is a workshop. We're very much about everybody sharpening their skills together so we could execute and it is that we came here to do. So from days 20, we are pacing ourselves. This is the phase. Acquire foundational AI concepts and master the pattern recognition protocols. Acquire foundational AI concepts and master the pattern recognition protocols. All right. Curiosity Spark, Tech Foundations. From days 20 to 50, apply knowledge through collaborative team projects and iterative development. So we're going to have team formation and MVP creation. That is days 21 to 50. Launch days 51 to 75. Okay. From days 51 to 75, we'll ship products to market cinematic storytelling and community energy. Okay. Public shipping, capstone demo. And 76 to 90, transition to equity ownership, revenue generation, and founder autonomy. That's when we'll be tapping into equity revenue and founder status. This is bull. We are on the road. Literally, the train has left the station, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna complete this thing. It's not gonna be those other workshops where people just start and finish it up and they just lollygagging. That's not what we about over here. So tonight, we are initiating the phase. By the end of the session, your infrastructure will be live. Execution list, orient into the ecosystem, map terrain. You have school, the builder channel, the tool shelf. Install MemoBot, connect Telegram. Establish your 24/7 proactive agent infrastructure. Mount pattern library. Load the brain, run your first automation. Decode agent protocol. Understand portable architecture and dependency injection. Ignition phase. The Spark sequence to establish momentum, tools, and a shared language. Spark sequence. Ignition is just not an introduction. It is a calibration of intent. We sequentially through awareness, orientation, onboarding to prepare the vessel for high velocity building. By the end of this sequence, you will possess the tools, which is the starter pack, and the habit, the live log, required to survive the accelerator. Protocol steps: awareness and orientation, identify the problem space and map the ecosystem. Onboarding and starter pack, install MemoBot, mount the pattern library, and receive your initial assets. Live log activation, begin the ritual of public process tracking to establish velocity. So this is class number 1, ladies and gentlemen, that we already covered, and I would definitely suggest that you return it again, go over it. Now that you have a better understanding on what ecosystem, because you use 101. We didn't get into Claude. We didn't get into Claude Cowork, and we didn't get into Claude Code. You tapped into Claude 1 just as a beginning to get your, your feet wet. So in the learn phase is Claude 101. Right? We're going to kickstart the foundation in weeks 1 to prompt patterns. We're going to master conversation design drills. The outcome is fluency line for orchestration. And then skills, right? That'll be phase 2, specialized phase. Weekly skills mapped to cohort projects, modules, coding, writing, analysis, research. The outcome, compound intelligence. And then we move Claude Cowork, collaborate phase, the collaborative phase, shared content from team sprints and POD, persistent memory across work sessions. The outcome, smoother handoffs, velocity. And then we get into
code. Okay, the ship pair programming for MVPs for scripts, and MVP stand for minimum viable product. In terms of startup and product development, an MVP is the most basic version of a product that could be released to early customers. That MVP. It's not the basketball, the sports term. In this world, MVP is not the most valuable player. It is the minimum viable product. We want to focus on that because that is what changes people's lives. All right. So with Claude Code, we're going to generate, refactor, and debug with guardrail. The outcome is product ready code shipped. Right. So that's what we'll be doing. And that will be that for this presentation. I want to say thank you for everybody pulling up. And if there are any questions, please feel free to ask them now.
I have 3 questions for you, Red.
All right.
Question number 1 as it relates to to Claude. Is there a way that you could customize Claude? Is there?
Yes.
Where would that section be at in Claude?
I'll place everything in Imaginarium.
Okay, and the
Imaginarium for you.
okay, and the second one is you mentioned Telegram. Are you going to create a Telegram community for us? Is that something?
Yeah. Yeah. Telegram is encrypted. The Telegram class. I was gonna wait for us to grow a little bit, and then open up a Telegram. I think around we got a lot of people, but they don't be showing up live. Let us get this school thing underway, and Telegram will be next. Because if the decision is made to not go with Discord, it's gonna be Telegram.
Okay, the only reason I was asking because you was talking about the Memo bot and the Telegram.
Right.
Connecting that.
Right. And also Claude bot, where I'll be introducing to us they work off of Telegram as well.
You said they work?
It works. Claude bot works off of Telegram.
Okay.
Memo bot works off of Telegram. You could just have it on your Telegram or your WhatsApp. Basically open it up and be like, yo, all of my emails for the last month and pattern as to how many people are emailing me about finances and helping me money. And it's going to go through all of those emails and start giving you the stats and all, things like that. That's what it's doing. It's running off of people's, they have a 24/7 AI assistant where it's doing monumental things. You can run it right off of Telegram, or you can run Discord, or you can run it off of WhatsApp. Have it set up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show y'all that very soon, step by step.
Okay. And as we go further into Claude, are you suggesting that we should invest in the paid version, or is the free version going to be able to do that we need to?
No, I highly suggest we move forward. I will qualify worth as we move forward. You know what I'm saying? Started out with Claude 101. That's necessarily for the paid thing. You don't need all of that, but from where I'm coming, $12 is should be okay a month. There are more expensive versions of it. I'm trying my best to keep this thing as affordable and and make sure everything is on up and up, right? The output. I don't want to cheat nobody. We don't want to cheat else. However, we don't want to make it to where you have goddamn give up some blood and shit, some plasma in order to be a part of this program. But we got this. And for those who don't have it, when we do our classes, we will screens, we will have some form of team. Remember, you could be a team. You could do a Claude team in a workspace. They allow you to be part of teams. So we'll also have those options available. Hey, you want a team where it's like $30 a month? We could all work in the cloud together. We'll have access to these clothes. Matter of fact, in another way,
I want to say this. Hey, let me drop this before I even forget. This is how gonna be moving with referral codes. That's the good thing about this AI, where we're at with like some of these tools. They reward individuals that have communities, things like affiliate programs, referral codes. So case point, there's the Kling, right? Just came out with 3.0. Kling is like edge. It's one of the best AI generators out there. Kling has a referral code to where if I drop the referral code and anybody signs up to Kling, then I get more credits. So let's say that 5 or 6 or 7 of us say we want to sign up to Kling, because to be honest with you, Kling's website is better. It's a better option to go to Kling website than to use on Higgsfield, because it's more options on the Kling website. You literally it helps you with prompts. You can open up DeepSeek. It's just a lot of stuff on the Kling website going directly through them rather than using their API on another site. Say API, just think about it like Nike is the Nike store, right? Nike has the Nike store, correct? But you can find Nike in all of the other stores too. That's what an API key is. It's OpenAI got ChatGPT in their, but they're telling you, you want to use this, you want to use this for business. We not being greedy. Use it. You're just gonna pay us to. You gonna pay us some pennies to you. That's what the API key is, right? So boom, here is.
We can't hear you, Red.
I don't know why doing that. I don't know why this shit is tripping. I don't know why. Y'all can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It just does that when I'm sharing it. I don't know why. I have no idea. You know, one of them Asian sites. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say it like that because they not. You use they stuff.
It says when I'm sharing computer audio, it mutes my mic. So I'm gonna share it and my mic will be muted. But this is Kling, and this is some of the outcomes of Kling. I was on Kling today, messed with it. Let me show you how cutting edge this is. All right. And then we're gonna bounce. Some generations. That's just a few generations that I'm doing with the Kling, working on some storylines. And quality great. The it gives you is multimodal. So it gives you audio, gives you visuals. You literally can make short films, animations, and stuff with Kling. So it is highly recommended by me. Like I said, it works better on its native site than it does on other sites like Hicksville, where it does a great job. But I will go directly through Kling, and they are not that expensive. Yeah, I was able to see that though that I was sharing.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks great. Are you
Yep,
able
I
to
saw it.
save that and download that, or you have to just keep working on it on Kling?
Nah, I'm downloading all of that. It lets me. As a matter of fact, the download on Kling. Let me show you this. The downloads on Kling is fire because what it will allow you to do is it allow you to download it with the prompt exposed. So you could take every single download and then put it on Instagram or TikTok, get a following. People will see the prompt that you make those. If you want to see how this works, leave this prompt. Let me show you.
So you see the before and after, right? That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
amazing. It's amazing.
That's crazy. So now all of your prompts, you could do something with them in social and whatnot. It's giving you the before and after. I never even knew that until today because I don't even see people really using it to that degree. So I'm about to go bonkers. I'm building up the Imaginarium IG page because all of y'all being grandfathered in, you're gonna have access to share. I'm just here to let. But by the time these 90 days are over, this class gonna be filled up. The prices that you initially came in on, that will be the grandfather price. It will not be the same in 3 months. I'm just letting you know. So this is the first generation. I'm very proud of y'all. We're gonna make some monumental moves together and whatnot. This is gonna be a shift. You feel me? I shit not. So let me see what else I wanted to share before we got out of here. Gonna be doing a lot of work tomorrow when we get on the jump off. That's where we a lot of like I want to keep class, and when it comes to like the generations and the art and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have access to tomorrow's class?
Yeah, hold videos just popping on. Videos just coming on by themselves and stuff. You said what now? I'm sorry. Is tomorrow will be recorded? Yeah, it'll be Zoom. It'll be recorded. It will be cataloged. We'll have it in our forums afterward. Yeah, we'll definitely have it ready for y'all. But I'm about to get out of here.
What time is it tomorrow?
12 p.m. noon, allegedly.
It's on the same link, or you're saying you just posted it because I couldn't see the chat. Is it that's something you
No,
just posted?
no, I just posted. It'll be posted though.
Oh, okay, we check for that in the school or in the email.
It'll be coming in both. We'll shoot it out. Patreon, email, school. We have a email provider that covers everything.
Okay. So okay,
Yeah.
great.
So nobody could be left out and kind of like overlook what was taking place all at once. And as we move forward, that will be consolidated. And all, you know what I mean? We're going to figure all of these things out, pain points. That's why it's important to always leave when an app is created, they get a group of people as testers, and a group of testers help them get the bugs out, and a group of testers help refine the app, you know what I mean, by polishing it and whatnot. That's sort of the energy that we'll be moving with in these earlier stages of the Imaginarium, so we could create very user-friendly, frictionless experience. But that's going to come from iterations, or what we will call recursion from the founders, and that is you guys, the builders. So this is a feedback loop based experience we're going to be going through, to whereas I'm not ego tripping. I am going to refine and I'm going to upgrade. And when new things drop, we're going to implement it, and we're going to iterate this process, because 90 days is a long time. The whole damn world could change in 90 days. So 90 days is a grip, you know what I mean? But it's the right amount of time for things to grow, for things to charge. You feel me? For roots to connect with other roots. It's going to be
It's believe you me when I tell you, it's gonna be great. It's a whole quarter. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for signing up to that school. You know what I mean? For anybody watching this on replay, go ahead and sign up to school. Make it happen. Drop your answer those questions, and then start dropping your links. Start dropping your go on the bulletin board. Paste your results. All of that. You know what I mean? This is a group session. Okay, at the Imaginarium Institute. And this is your teacher, Brother Red Pillar, aka Schoolie Red. And with that being said, does anybody have any last words that they want to leave to the family? This is Friday the 13th. I should throw the Jason shit on. Hold on. I did
Yeah,
have
let's get it all. Good session tonight.
Stay
yes.
So good
motivated, baby.
session. Yes.
Oh, simple.
Yes, yeah. Hold on. We got the Jason.
Right here.
The 13th for our second installment of Imaginarium, powered by the Complex Industry, hosted by the Red Pillar, aka Napoleon Pill. Imaginarium is a collective of creatives, designers, developers, and world builders. We welcome you to our multiverse of unlimited potential. Why wait for Hollywood or some low-budget studio to feed your melanated minds when you are the gold mine? When the best nation is imagination. Comment Imaginarium and receive your invite. Let's create the future together. After all, February is Afro Future Month. Join us this Friday the 13th for our second installment of Imaginarium, powered by the Fantasy Complex Industry, hosted by the Red Pillar, aka Napoleon Pill. Imaginarium is a collective of creatives, designers, developers, and world builders. We welcome you to our multiverse of unlimited potential. Why wait for Hollywood or some low-budget studio to feed your melanated minds when you are the gold mine? When the best nation is imagination. Comment Imaginarium and receive your invite. Let's create the future together. After all, February is Afro Future Month.
There you go. All right. Just a little something to leave us with. You know what I'm saying? Some inspiration. But yeah, we're going to cook. You know what I mean? We're going to make it happen. Cling. If you do anything, go and sign up to Cling. And play around with it. It's the best model on the market right now until they drop Sea Dance 2, which is on the way. But right now, Cling 3.0 is the premier tool when it comes to AI movie making, videos, music videos, commercials, faceless B-roll, whatever you could think of, UGC videos, all of these things.
Yeah. I got to play around with it last weekend. I made an avatar, like out of still pictures.
Yeah.
Then animated it. Like
and then animated, right.
Yeah, like it gave me teeth. I was a closed mouth shot and it put teeth in made the avatar talk. I'm like, what the? No, it's awesome. No.
Yeah, when you tinker with it, you are going to be pleasantly surprised and blown away. I have a guide in the school, right in the book, right there on school. I dropped the guide for Cling 3.0. It tells you how to properly structure the prompts. It's like a 10-page PDF, and I got it right off of Higgsfield. So tissue, and it's inside of the school. So you won't just be getting Cling and you'll be in butt naked. And as I showed you earlier with Cling, it has chat, it has the AI chatbot baked into it. So you literally could say, yo, make a 10 shot, make a for action sequence. You could be as descriptive as you want. It will kick out a prompt for you that you'll just copy and paste and throw that shit right into the and it will make your whatever you need. Any picture of yourself, it stays true to your vision, it stays true to your character. No, it will take your face and clone it, and put it right in the video. You could bring dead people, loved ones, or deceased friends back to life. It has audio. You could upload a song and a picture and say, make this a music video, and cut the sequences like Hype Williams, and that shit will almost copy it. You could take a 10-second, 5-second video of somebody or moving or grooving or whatever, or athlete like Jordan dunking and whatnot, then upload your picture. I want you to make this me, and then as well. So we'll continue. We're gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. I want to say thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, the vibe session. All right. Look out for the emails and it will give you the proper time. But as we see, the working time is 12 p.m., but it is subject to change. Look out for the email. We'll let you know when we'll be vibing and whatnot. So I will see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and light.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Love.
Peace out.
Peace.